That feeling.
Right.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho.
It's
Yes.
the old
He
dot,
helped Daniel get out the
dot,
lion's
period.
den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Yeah. Got them lions in the building. Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, they know I've been to bed. Man, they know contest. Yahuwah, he do the bless. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to Thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing all with big man daughters. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh Lord, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he forest. He's running to the hills like a Philistine. Jihad hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the Ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the debate league. I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Ballin' and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the Rorschach and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, I'm dope and wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, yeah. Death by God, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I been there. Yeah. Man, they know they no contest. Yeah. Yahuwah, he do the Wow, what's that? Why didn't take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck.
You already know what it is. World's hottest debate league. The Lions Den. And I'm your host, Jeremiah Judah 7000, the people's champ, in the building. And we're getting back to what we like to do. Setting up preliminaries and getting the debate going. And we got two powerful brothers in the building. One comes from the Kemetic way of thinking. The other comes from the Rastafarian way of thinking. So it's gonna be an interesting preliminary. So before we get into it, I gotta introduce the host of the building, the hostess with the most, Black Beauty, Ink Cream Karima. How you doing this evening, Karima?
Hey, King. Shalom to the people that's watching. Hey, to the Nazareth, Water Blue. Hey, King. Plus B. Shalom, King. Welcome to the Lions Den preliminary. And those that's watching on Tag and Facebook, thank you, appreciate you coming, love you.
All right, shout out to Tag, Bigo, Facebook, YouTube. You know, thank y'all for supporting the Lions Den. You know, this is one of the most fairest places on the earth that you can get your information across. Unlike some of these other knockoffs that call themselves a fair platform. We ain't gonna get into that though. We're about to get into these two powerful brothers getting it in. Shout out to Judah Nazareth, Water Blue, and everybody out there, Apostle, everybody's peeking in. Well, before we get started, we got to introduce the Intercontinental Lions Den champion, the Smushinator. Go ahead, Ock. You got to unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? You know who it is? The most hated, the most underrated, the most underdebated, the most underestimated, the Smusher heads, the Smushinator. I'm your Smusher man, baby. Wipe your mouth off, God damn it. Fix your face. You know what I'm saying? This dude over here, Cephus Black, wanted to get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he's here today. You know what I'm saying? To face the thunder. You know what I mean? So with that said, you know what I'm saying? I yield. You know what I'm saying?
All right. That was from the Intercontinental Lions Den champion, the Smushinator. Smusher, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know. And next up to bat, we got the what do you call herself? The ghetto Egyptian. The ghetto Egyptian. You are
the gangster Egyptian.
Yeah, oh, my fault, man. My fault. The gangster Egyptian in the building, y'all. Now, I ain't never heard no gangster Egyptian, but he gonna come hit you with all the hieroglyphs and the gangster personification. You see, and educate you at the same time. Meaning he gonna gangster this information on you. That's right. We got Cephus Black all the way from Baltimore. Go ahead, Aki. Tell him what you gonna do.
Y'all know what it is. It's Cephus Black, the gangster Egyptian. You know, I came back and wanted to, school some people real fast on some knowledge. I got a couple good topics that I want to hit on. I got one topic about is religion a mental health crisis, and another one talking about Haile Selassie. Is he an anti-black person, and that he's was everything he said was he really against? So this gonna be some good information given out here.
Right, all right. Both of you brothers made the introduction, and like I say, y'all know how I do in a preliminary or debate. I do not get in the way, but the false pretense of JJ and Lions Den doing this is over there being said by Frankie Netter. I forgot his last name. Frankie, you got to stop lying on the Lions Den, bro. You got to stop doing it. All right. So go ahead, brothers. Either one of y'all want to start off. Maybe Cephus Black could go ahead and start off and tell the audience, where he's coming from.
Go ahead, Cephus. You know what I'm saying? Since you're the one with the contention, and I'm about to smush your head in. You know what I'm saying? You are more than welcome.
All right, so cool. We can start off with our first disagreement that we had, and then we can move on to the second topic. So the first argument that me and my brother had was about is religion. Religion cause mental health, and is a mental health illness, and so forth and so on. I'm going to tell you right here today, ladies and gentlemen, that I got proof to tell you that it is. Because you sitting here, most of our people sit here today and just believe in something that we completely not. We living in a fairy tale. And that right there shows mental health problems right there. You have no logical, no factual proof that who you claim you are, that it's a make-believe story, brothers. The Europeans had came up with make-believe stories to get us to go astray from the truth, and so now we done dabble all into that crab pie, so now we can't even find ourselves back out of the fairy tale land. And I'm sick and tired of people here keep pretending like all this stuff is Huncle Bungle, and I'm exposed that.
Right. Cephus coming out guns ablazing, said he's sick and tired of the folks fooling with this fairy tale. It's causing mental disorders. Go ahead, Zion. It's on you.
All right, yeah, and I'll refute everything he just said, you know what I'm saying, and tell him that, number one, that's a fallacy of equivocation argument at first, and then your other argument or strawman arguments in concerns with mental health being so the main point being is that no man has all the answers. Even in science, you have to have a structured ideal of what you believe the universe to be in order to make an assertion based on whether you're making hypothesis or a thesis, you know what I'm saying, of what you believe the universe is. For instance, string theory. String theory is pondered by many scientific scholars in quantum physics, and however, you cannot prove that strings exist. The only thing that they have is the equations and other forms of evidence that would be more or less consequential, you know what I'm saying, to establish what they think, you know, the building blocks of the universe and the physical universe is. So essentially, human minds cannot be entirely objective. I said this before when I smushed what's his name outside the cube's head, right? You cannot be entirely objective. In fact, if you don't have an established form of beliefs within your mind, they call that disillusionment. And disillusionment is the basis for anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders. This is one of the reasons why people in religion seem to have less of a rate of self-inflicted suicides and other maladaptive behaviors that would cause them, you know, further detriment to themselves and their families. Largely, people who have religious ideals. Now, we had already spoken about this, and I'll make this quick. We had already come to the conclusion that it wasn't religion or belief in itself that was the mental health disorder in our prior conversation. This is what he left out, y'all. The reality is that strong belief or fervent belief can lead to mental health instabilities. A lot of times people come in with mental health instabilities, and it's hidden within their religious ideological beliefs. So what this brother just made was an affirmative assertion, a generalization without any factual proof, and I'll yield.
All right. The brother came back and said, what was that D word you used? He said what was that you used? You said it was something happened. I can't remember what you said, but he said it had something to do with oh man, I forgot. I didn't get my pen, but I'm sorry. But he said something very important. Did you hear what he said, Cephus Black? Can you kind of rebuttal off what he said? He said something with a D.
Disillusion.
There it is. Yeah. Go ahead and say that word, disillusionment. What was it called?
Right. Disillusionment is when a person loses all they lose all the beauty of life, right? And so in order for human beings to survive and to continue to progress, they have to have a their own understanding of the world that is considered in many senses an illusion of how they see the world. And this actually keeps people in a positive mind state, in a progressive mind state, in an inspired mind state that leads them to continue on. Otherwise, when you lose that, you go through depression, anxiety, and other forms of mental health disorders because you have no reason to live. The world is trash. The world is nothing.
So let's
Your life is nothing.
All right. So I'm glad you cleared that up. So go ahead, Cephas, kind of bounce off what the brother said. You have said in your beginning that religion is the cause of mental illness. He came back and responded with no. He said something about disillusional, and that people who don't believe in some kind of higher power, they're more likely for suicide and things of that nature. All right, go ahead, brother.
I think he's confused of what I'm really talking about. I'm not talking about anything outside of religion. I'm talking about religion is the cause of depression. I'm not talking about your belief outside of religion. And my main key argument here is that religion makes a person have anxiety, OCD, schizophrenia, other mental health problems. I can't think of ones on top of my head right now, but I got other more examples better once I come up with this debate. So I just want to put out there we are really talking about religion causes mental illness, not outside of religion. So I do agree with him. Outside of religion, you have to believe in yourself to get be better than you was yesterday. You got to have a certain type of belief to carry on. But I'm not talking about a belief that's dealing outside of religion. I'm only talking about religion belief that's destroying our brothers and sisters' mental health.
Okay, so will you be in this debate? Will you be bringing some sources backing up your statement?
Most definitely, I got sources from neuroscientists, great professors in that, and other sources of professionals. So I'm not just coming off the top of my head, anything like that. Everything I come off, I'm gonna give the names in my lectures. I don't want to drop the jewels right now. So I got all the good stuff. I did my homework. I'm not just coming up with things.
All right, so I ain't got anything to say about that.
Yeah. It's very interesting because we earlier we had a conversation dealing with the Netaru, and he broke down. He came to this consensus that the Netaru were all symbolic. However, I'm saying, historically speaking, you can go all the way back to Akhenaten or even the first or second dynasty of the Kemetic people to see that they actually worshipped and venerated these anthropomorphic deities and images. And so really, in essence, really what the question is, and he doesn't have to answer. This is rhetorical. I'm saying, obviously, is that the term religion. If you understand what the term religion can be any form of practice that you do on a regular basis, even brushing your teeth at a certain time, playing a video game when you're stressed out, anything that you do in a practice or in a routine. Hold on, brother. I'm still speaking, brother. You know what I'm saying? In form of a routine that is something that is called sacred to you. That's a sacred place for you to expel your energy, to transform your negative energy or whatever you deal with through stress and daily life. You know what I'm saying? That's called the sacred and the profane. And this is what the essence of religion is. What he is doing is he's confusing, like modern terms, the negative connotations that were placed on the word religion because of like the Catholic Church and all of these other institutions that have been very destructive to our people. But if you go back to Egypt, you'll see that they had practices, they had holidays, they had ritual services, they had specific things that they wore, specific ways that they buried their dead. That is what religion means. And so in saying that, he's actually incorrect because he's not actually using the term religion for what it actually means. So I'll land it right there.
All right. So, Brother
Religion and
Cephas, would you
ritual
say the
things.
religious part of it is only dealing with the Abrahamic faith and not the cosmology that you follow, which would be the Kemetic doctrine? Go ahead, brother.
That's a great question that you asked that, because I follow my main teacher is Dr. Walter Williams. So he basically would break down to you how the Netaru and all them Rosetta Stone haven't been deciphered. Because the ones that been deciphered by the Frenchman, by the Europeans' mindset and culture. So anything that they decipher is based off their mindset and their culture. So I do not attach myself to any philosophy that's dealing with anything like that, because once again, even if our people come up with a new decipherment of the Rosetta Stone, still have the foundation of the Europeans. You know what I'm saying? And we can't trust that. So I'm coming after everything. Yes, not just the Abrahamic religions. You know what I'm saying? Every other religions, it do causes mental health. So, hey, it is what it is. That's the truth.
That causes mental health or mental health issues, like disparities. Because when you say mental health, that's a good thing. I want mental health. I want my mental to be healthy. You see what I'm saying? You just said it causes mental health. I would agree
mental
with
health issues. Yes. Thank
Okay.
you for the correction. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So all right,
Okay.
so yeah, I think we can move on to the next topic because he had something a lot of things to say about His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First.
So
I think that we
let's
can
make this clear. Now he's saying that his Egyptian, his Kemetic way of thought is not religious. So he's saying
yeah.
the Egyptians that you follow were not religious.
You're right, correct. It's not religion. Religion is man-made. This is all, spirituality. Our melanated pineal gland is our spirituality antenna. So that's the thing that help us create. We are creators. So our spirituality, the definition of spirituality is anything that's not materialistic. So like a book or a pen, that's material. So me just pondering, thinking, about myself and things like that of advancements of bettering myself, that's all spiritual, how to advance.
So you would agree with Zion's definition of religion?
No, he have a belief system. His definition of religion is well. First of all, let me not move too fast. Let him speak for himself on that one. Go first, you know what I'm saying? Then I respond. Which is
All right,
definition.
yeah, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when it comes to the idea of what religion is, like, once again, I'll say that the broader scope of the definition of words is basically just the practice. So if you get up every morning and you do specific things before you go to work, you know what I'm saying, to prepare you for work, prepare you for your day, that is a religious practice. Religious means something that you do in an order. It's an order of practice, and that's transferred into religious organizations such as the church or the mosque or Islam or whatever. Those things are transferred. When you go into a temple, whether it be a Kemetic, you know what I'm saying, whether it be a Judaic, you know what I'm saying, whether it be a Christian, there is an order of service. When you go into a courtroom, there is a procession of procedure that happens before the court case begins. And then even in the action that's going, there is procedure as well. That is a religiously practiced, ordered procession of events. This is what religion is. It's organization. So if you say you think about the things that would benefit you and better your life and better yourself, things like working out, you know what I'm saying, 3 days a week, eating right, certain things that you eat, certain things that you avoid, you right? That would be a dietary law. Right. So we go back to the scriptures. We know that the law is the basis for how a people were to practice their moral and spiritual compasses so that they could socially live together and personally benefit from this religious practice, from practicing certain things, practicing the Sabbath, practicing the dietary laws, practicing laws that related to marriage and to, you know what I'm saying, to violating one's brothers and et cetera, et cetera. When you have a practice, you have an order, that is a religion. Very simple. Even in science, there is a religion. There is a process in which you have to come up with a theory, thesis, et cetera, before you can write a thesis statement. There is an order in which you have to do your research and present your case and your argument, and even how you have to write. There is an order. So religion is a part of man's everyday organizing oneself. That's the simplicity of that word. People get it misconstrued nowadays because I'm so spiritual, but every morning I pull out my stones and I hum a tone for my chakras. Get out of here. That's a religion. Every morning I get up and I give thanks to the creator and to the universe, and I look up at the sun and let the sun hit me on the forehead, and I embrace the universe and then get up. That's a religion. That is a practice. That is an order of procession of things that affect how you go about your daily life and benefit you.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get
real fast.
The gangster Egyptians definition on what religion is, but if this gonna be the key word, we both need to come to an agreement that y'all are debating about the same word. So let me ask you this, Zion, real quick. Do you feel that the Egyptians were not or were religious?
Extremely religious. Any empire, any civilization, even small tribes, all had to have religions in order to organize a group of people, whether it was a small group or a large group.
Okay. Cephus Black, go ahead, brother.
I would disagree on. I'm not going to say fully disagree. I half agree and half disagree with my brother here. So the things that I disagree with him when he say that religion is the same, what he said. So basically, like religion and rituals to me is different. The definition of like a religion is a way to God. You know what I'm saying? So religion is used to justify things. You know what I'm saying? To motivate others. You know, so that's just one example. And like the ritual is something like how every day we all do the same ritual every day. Well, I hope we do, and that is brush our teeth. You know what I'm saying? So uh, uh I wouldn't say that my ancestors was religious because religion is man-made. You know what I'm saying? It's man-made. So we are ritualists. I don't know if that's a word, not just going off the top of my head, more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So the rituals is what keep us show us like dedication, how dedicated we are to how can I put it? To our system, our spiritual system. You know what I'm saying? So religion is to bring into a person because you need an extra little push because you're not really understanding how to get there without these training wheels. Basically, if you ask and see if it's black religion is like training wheels on a bike, and once you get off religion, you take off them training wheels. Now you riding by yourself all good now. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that because when went to religion, you need a text, you need a doctrine to teach someone the proper way on how to go about things. Like you got multiple different religions, and like for the I'm gonna use for the Christians, they got so many different denominations. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference about all them denominations is the same religion, but different rituals. Some denominations don't want their women to wear pants; they just want them to wear skirts. You know, some of them don't want them to be Dinkins and all that. It's just different rituals. So rituals and religion to Cephas Black, the gangster Egyptian, is two different things.
Okay. Well, uh, I mean, if so, so you saying that basically he couldn't say anything about the Comedics and them being religious, that you said they're not in this debate because you're attacking the Abrahamic faith, but I'm saying he can't put the mirror in your face and well, brother,
Oh,
the
oh, sure,
Comedics
yeah. I mean, sure, yeah, because it's things, other things too that he gonna bring up that I won't know too. I'm not sitting here saying that I know anything, everything. So I go all around the board. So I'm not saying that I just follow Walter Williams. I do follow other people and try to listen in and get all my thoughts together so I can make my selection on which I um, upload into my brain system, basically. So he can use all that because everyone listening to and I'm learning too. You know what I'm saying on people who do follow Kemet as a religion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just closing a blind ear to what I'm just trying to listen to. I'm trying to listen to everything. And that's what everyone should do.
Go ahead, Zion.
Got you. He keeps on bringing up the term man-made, and many things are man-made. Even the toothbrush in our daily lives of brushing our teeth. You know what I'm saying? And people will argue against even the type of toothpaste you use if you use things with fluoride as opposed to stuff that has organic other healthy alternative. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you're forming a construct of how you view the world, of what benefits you in the world. Even the riding the bike analogy was, what I'm saying, Was subpar in the sense, and no disrespect, brother, was subpar in the sense that the basic mechanics of riding the bike is always the same. The only difference is once you start riding it, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to learning how to balance the bike and pedal, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, keeping your balance, you know what I'm saying, is that now the religiously behavior, the religious behavior of pedaling and pushing off, you know what I'm saying, off one leg and pushing the pedal with the other, and you know what I'm saying, getting on and keeping your balance is now second nature, as opposed to you having to try and practice something. And this is what the purpose of a lot of behavior or law is, according to the Bible, and even in Kemetic, you know what I'm saying. Look at the 48 laws of Ma'at. You put up a thing with the ibis bird the other day and said something about Ma'at, and I was like, you know, that's Tahuti, right? But we know what Tahuti represents, and you break down the representation of what Tahuti is. Hold on, brother.
That was
And you
wrong.
broke
That's
down
what
what
you
the
said,
representation of what Tahuti is.
no, you interpret that wrong.
We ain't cutting each other wrong. I'm not chopping
All right,
you, bro.
when we come, when
I'm
you're
not.
done,
Yeah,
we're gonna come back to that though.
I'm not chopping you. I'm
interpret that
talking
wrong.
about what you said. Yeah, I'm
No,
talking about
you
what you
interpreted
then
my
said
post wrong.
about
So that's
Tahuti.
what you did last time. You're not
Hold
fully
on, bro.
understanding.
You getting hot, bro. Hold on, bro. First and foremost, you did have Ma'at posted on in the caption.
I said Hotep Mayat. That's what I said. Don't
Okay,
cut half of
Hotep
it off,
Ma'at
brother.
didn't have nothing to do with
That you
Tahuti.
don't even know.
Hotep Ma'at, and then you have
Right.
Tahuti sitting there, right?
Yeah,
On the hat.
Tahuti is in my a part of my crown. That's
Why
representing
you getting
chocolate.
upset, bro? Why you getting
Yeah,
upset,
because
man?
you interpret them
No,
off
you don't
everything
have to get
wrong.
upset.
Hold on. Finish, and then you correct them, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, there we go. So yeah, let's have some decorum, brother. You know, you're talking about mental health disorders, and you have to be able to at least exhibit some form of control. But neither here nor there. The reality is that when you started breaking down Tahuti, you were breaking down the spiritual principles, and I'm not in any disagreement with any of that that you said. At the end of the day, I'd laugh because what you just did was exhibit a religious ideology. You spit it. You were correct in what you asserted about Tahuti and what it represented. However, the reality was that's a dogma. That's an ideology. That's a religious idea. And it was a religious practice that people worshipped and venerated Tahuti and all of this. Brother, you can't cut me off. You have to show some decorum, my brother.
You know what you're doing, bro.
Hey, hold on. Zion, hold on for a minute, okay? I'm gonna pause for a minute. Cephus, you still gotta let him finish. There's order. You're gonna be able to correct him, but you can't interrupt him. People are watching. Okay? Okay, go Zion.
All right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying, you know, it seems like the brother is committed to misunderstanding where I'm coming from. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? All smoke, you know what I'm saying, is welcome. So essentially, you know, when you say religion, you really have not, you know, you don't have, let's just put it this way. You don't look at it from the perspective that I have. And we're going to show which one is right and which one is wrong. I think at this point, you know what I'm saying, we can step away from this topic and get on the Haile Selassie.
No, we not, because I'm not done.
All right.
All right, so like I was saying, you interpreted my whole post and everything wrong, running your mouth, and you don't even know what you're talking about. All right, so let me break it down like I did to you before. All right, when I post my crown, it's because, let me break it down all the way. My crown represents Tahuti. Do you know what Tahuti is? He represents articulate talk, articulate writing, and articulate everything. All right. I wear this crown so I can, when I look in the mirror, I look at myself as an articulate person. You know what I'm saying? So when I post that picture, Mayat Hotep, if you follow the people that I read, like one of them, I got that from Walter Williams. If you read his books, he used that as a greeting. For Mayat, it's for a woman, and Hotep is for a man. Hotep means peace, and Mahat means love. You greet that. If you even go to other people that's in the conscious community that's honorable, like Dr. Phil Valentine, most of his greetings is Hotep. All right. So people in the conscious community, not like yourself, will understand that because you don't have the knowledge of that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel heartbroken because we have people watching this and trying to get knowledge. But other than getting knowledge, we have brothers going at each other without the proper understanding and breaking things down like we know something that we really don't know. And we have people that's trying to learn. If I be quiet, then someone may take that to heart. But that was a greeting, and that was just giving honor to my hat because I keep that close to my heart. I land my plane there.
But that's the point that you're missing here, brother. That's the point that you just totally gleaned over.
Wait, Zion. Jeremiah Judah.
Yeah. Okay, let's say this real quick. Cephus is proclaiming that religion can cause mental health issues. Zion is saying, what religion are you talking about? A lot of things could be religious, brushing your teeth, bouncing the ball 8 times before you shoot your jump shot, putting your left leg in before your right. You have to be clear in this debate what religion, what do we mean by religion? Because he could go through a whole list of things people religiously do, and I don't think will cause mental illness. Like we religiously wake up every morning, put on our shoes, and we tired religiously.
I'm talking about scripture religion. I'm talking about if you a Hebrew, if you a Muslim, if you a Christian, if you are part of the Abrahamic religions. I mean, when we gonna get real to the point with this, all right? Since my man is the Rastafarian Israelite, we gonna go with the Israel. Do that doctrine cause mental illness? How about that?
Okay, so it's a one-sided debate then. So can he say, well, brother, we can see things going on? And you're saying that only the Israelite doctrine causes it, or the Abrahamic faith, but not the Buddhism, Hinduism, or anyone who practice Orthodox Kemetic doctrine, right?
Yeah, all that. What I'm saying, I'm putting all religion in the same boat, brother. All religion. You can bring out any religion you want. All that's going in the same boat. No religion is excluded.
Okay. Okay. All right, Zion, what you think?
Once again, this is an oxymoron and an absurdity. You know what I'm saying? He just got finished talking about how he religiously says a specific greeting that everyone else says, which would be in the community of Kemetics who say this Hotep and say Ma'at Hotep, etc., etc. He does that religiously, just like the rest of them, because he asserts himself and associates himself with them. And in so doing, he has a practice, just like we say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. You know what I'm saying? That's peace, right? Hotep is peace. What is the difference? There is no difference, brother.
The difference is I don't believe
brother, stop cutting me off and have some decorum. Have some decorum, brother. I didn't cut you off at all. What's wrong with you? You can't control your emotions?
No, just keep going, Zion, just with the information.
Right.
Cephus, don't do that, Cephus.
Nobody mad, bro. You the one who's mad. I'm over here chilling, yo. You know, the reality is that when you have any of these practices, those are called tenets of faith. There's another thing that they're also called when I forget the word. I'll have it for you in the debate. But there's another word for it that deals with even the wear, the clothing. For instance, wearing your hats is no different than me wearing fringes or wearing a Rasta turban. You know what I'm saying? Or rocking my beads. You know what I'm saying? From my kung fu school, or rocking my Ites golden green. You know what I'm saying? Bracelet. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Etc. Etc. And all of these things, these are practices that we associate with a specific cultural pride, identity, practice that is considered a religious practice, not from the standpoint of a religious institution, but a practice that is commonly done by people who are associated with specific ideologies and ideals. If I specifically deal with Rastafari, then you're going to see red, yellow, and green. You're going to see turbans. You're going to see, you know what I'm saying, lions of the tribe of Judah. You're going to see pins of Haile Selassie on my chest. You're going to have that, right? And with you, since you're the gangster Egyptian, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have your Tahuti hat, your crown. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have what you have on your head in your image right there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to cross your arms. You're going to say Ma'at Hotep Ra, whatever, you know what I'm saying, etc., etc. You are adhering to a practice that is a religious practice, my brother. And that is where you fail. That's where you missed the mark. I wasn't talking about whether my aunt was, you know what I'm saying, had anything to do with the hat, because I literally went from that to the Tahuti thing and your breakdown of Tahuti. You wanted to jump the gun and think what I was saying was wrong, but what you did was actually shoot yourself in the foot and prove me right. Once again, my Negro.
Yo.
All right, so we got the first topic set, right? First topic is excuse me. Can religion cause mental illness? What do you mean by? So you said, can the Abrahamic faith cause mental illness?
Hey, whatever religion whatever.
Okay, all right, thank
you.
Can religion cause mental illness?
Religion, all period. Right. And that's what I said in the beginning.
Okay, that's the title for the first topic. Okay, now what was your second discussion?
I go on his boy, the Lord Ethiopian racist king. Selassie, Haile Selassie.
Okay, can you get into what you mean? Can you tell the audience what you're going for?
I want to expose him on how he's not who he say he is. He's not for black people. He's anti-black. He has slaves and all that other stuff. So I got all the proof from the professors and things like that.
Okay.
Yep. He's not no Pan-African. He don't.
Okay. Yeah. So wait. So what is your title for this one? Haile Selassie is what?
Is anti-black no, not say that. Hold on. Let's see.
Zion, is there any topics you want to bring to him?
No. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna smush his head on this because this is once again an absurd assertion without any foundation. It goes against everything that the man freaking goddamn did in his life.
Well, we got other professors to say differently, and I'm pretty sure people would like to hear the other professors.
I can show you other professors that say otherwise too.
Hey, that's the whole point of debates, to give people something they never heard before. So you got professors that say differently. I got other professors that say differently. So
I don't care what the professors say. I can show you what he did and what came out of his mouth.
And I can show you what he had did too. Okay,
yeah,
so
he falls.
He falls. Hey, don't get mad at the messenger, dog.
I'm not mad. You see, that's your narcissism. I'm not mad at you. I'm enjoying smushing you.
When he on the phone, he do not talk like this. You play a wild card. I tell you that, bro. You play a wild card.
I talk the same way. You talking about
real calm, bro. But look,
because I got my lady now. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, when I had all of that raw masculine, you know what I'm saying.
Well, I'm glad you got the
lady. Yeah, but we don't do that live anyways when we having a discussion. You know how the debates run. They don't run like the back chats.
Right. So so at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So here's a very interesting thing. You know what I'm saying? I have tons of information, a plethora of information. I have plethora of photographs. You have the OAU. You're talking about he's against Pan-Africanism when he was the first person who actually unified, you know what I'm saying, all African nations under the Organization of African Unity in itself. You know what I'm saying? The brother went to North America, to the Caribbean islands. He went to every country where there were dark people who were oppressed by white supremacy. He was huge. This is one of the reasons why he was the most decorated man in freaking history. You know what I'm saying? This man want to tell you that he supported slavery. You can't be a slave trader and be a part of the League of Nations and the United Nations. It's impossible. Right. So what he doesn't realize is that, you know what I'm saying, Haile Selassie had begun the process of abolishing slavery back in 1926. But he had saw the deprivation that it caused many of the African Americans in America. And so he had a plan, a progressive plan of how to slowly enact and be able to enforce these anti-slavery abolishment laws, because prior to the other rulers who were in Ethiopia attempted to do this and could not enforce it. And so slavery, the slave trade and such, continued amongst many of the Muslims and other cultures that existed in the Ethiopian geographic region. But he did not want people to have be poor. He did not want people to just be dispersed and have no place to go. He had to slowly enact that, and then after that, establish a structure in which the enforcement of these laws could also exist. It wasn't a one-day thing. You don't build Rome in a day, my brother Cephus Black. Okay, so from 1926 all throughout, and then from 1932, when he was established on the throne, you can see throughout all of his constitutions and the amendments, all of his anti-slavery abolishment laws, all throughout his works, his own works, not what some white folk who wanted to try and defame this black sovereign leader in a country that had been totally and entirely colonized. You want to believe that all of the things, the negative things and propaganda that white folks had propagated.
Say country or continent that was colonized.
So the whole entire continent was colonized. The only place that wasn't was Ethiopia.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
The only place that was not colonized was Ethiopia, and this was one of the greatest issues, thorns in the side of white supremacy.
Because the whole family was had slaves. They was with the white man. So and my source is not the white man either. I want to put that out. Yes, it was. You would do your studies. The whole bloodline had slaves, and they
hold on, Zion. Let him go. Let him go.
The whole bloodline had slaves. Do your homework, people. The Melchite, the guy before him, he was in a slave trade heavy too. Though it was, I think it was dang, wait till we had this debate, because I'm gonna bring it all up.
Menelik, brother.
Yeah, you know better than me. Menelik, he had a lot of slaves. He was doing that too. The guy before him, had slaves, and Selassie, the guy, he had in his biography had thank his predecessors for joining the slave trade. And your boy Selassie don't even claim to be black.
Well, it's gonna be a good debate here, boy. Now, I want all these claims that y'all making. Make sure y'all bring sources to this. See,
right.
Cephus, can you give him 5 reasons why we should not deal with Haile Selassie? And you state those claims, and then that way he'll be able to defend it in the debate? Or are we doing ambush topics that you're gonna just throw out?
Yeah,
Sorry,
topics, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa.
So can I respond to this?
Yeah, I'm just trying to go ahead.
All right, so here's the fallacy of what this brother just said. See, most people think that Haile Selassie did not claim to be black, and that's an actual fact. Even Jamaicans and Haitians don't claim to be black, nor do Dominicans or Puerto Ricans claim to be black, because that is a term that was created by the Bacon Rebellion in fucking goddamn 82. Here in America, the term black is not a nationality. All right. The term black does not transpire over to the continent. The reality is that people got confused with what they call the Hermetic hypothesis, which named every single North African as Caucasian. Caucasian does not mean white. It is simply a racial classification that was coined by specific white superiority complex scholars who wanted to separate Northern Africa and its civilizations and its history and its rich history from Southern Saharan Africa, so that they could justify the slave trade here in America. So what the brother is really and truly missing is really the context of what was going on. He misunderstands that but he said that I am an African, and he did not separate. Now, in his speech, that was the most popular speech that he did in the Geneva Conference, he said, until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is totally and permanently abolished and abandoned, there will be war. And so he was speaking against slavery. He was speaking against white supremacy. He was speaking against the white supremacist regimes who had mistreated him during the Italian-Ethiopian war with Mussolini, attacking them and calling them a bunch of black savages. He knew who he was. He knew who his people were. And I can show you photos of him joining hands with other African leaders such as Jomo Kenyatta and all of the other powerhouses of the Black Liberation Front in Africa at that time. He was the head, and they were glad to put him on that seat. Now, if you want to really get deep into this whole situation, you want to get into the feudalism. Okay, I had some sources. I don't really bring sources to the discussion, but here in this one source, this article, it talks about the difference and why Haile Selassie did not, just like many other Africans who had slaves. Mansa Musa didn't have slaves. This new movie about the woman king. She had slaves and was extremely influential in the slave trade. You think that many of these African, you think pharaohs didn't have slaves? In fact, many pharaohs, when they died, their servants were buried alive with them so that they could serve them in the underworld. How dare you? See, what most Negroes have is something called the magical Negro complex. And they think that for some reason, black folk and black kings and black royalty all over the globe was supposed to be extremely morally sound and freaking righteous. And we know in the Bible that even many of the kings, David to Solomon, you can go to Akhenaten, you can go to King Tut, you can go to any king throughout any dynastic era in Africa or in any other place and see that they had servants, slaves, etc., right? But you would turn around and romanticize their slavery and say their slavery was not the same as the slavery that was inflicted upon Africans. This is not the same as chattel slavery, and so therefore it was a cultural traditional practice where people were joined into families and could marry other people's daughters, and they lived, you know what I'm saying, under the wealth of somebody else's house as servants, but were not treated to say, come on, brother, you full of sugar honey iced tea. If you want to try and minimize this African king who came up in a feudal system where slavery was in fact in play, and then later on by 1926 begin his plan to abolish it, you are the person who is faulty in your information. But you know, I mean, if you had an uncle who actually worked for Haile Selassie like me, maybe you know a little bit about the man.
Yep. Oh,
I rest my plane.
Woo. That is funny, brother. But I read the parts that you read too, though, so I'm all familiar with what you're talking about right now. But it's gonna be interesting. So, what's the title of this part of the debate going to be?
You can say, you know, was Haile Selassie a man to be revered or to be discarded in the conscious community?
Okay.
How's that sound?
Let me think about that for a minute.
All right. I mean, we can shorten it up somehow.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, Cephus, you trying to tell the people we shouldn't fool with them. So
people got that mixed feelings about. Some people love them, and people like me that know differently look at them differently. So my job is to do. So you gonna be
Right. That's what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, my job is just to expose the things that people just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't know the certain things that I might bring up to them later on in the debate about this guy. So I want to get this information out here to the people.
So how do we judge that round? more good deeds and bad, or you got more bad deeds and he got good? How do we judge that round there? I want to know before we get into it. Go ahead, y'all.
I would think we'll leave that round, maybe just a guess. Maybe we leave that round up to the people, because that's something for the people to decide. Because once again, it's both informations about this one guy, and so I don't really know how we're gonna judge that one.
Do y'all want judges or do y'all want a poll?
It can go either way for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I prefer judges if we can get them, but sometimes can't get the judges. You know what I mean? We can do a poll.
What kind of judges would y'all be comfortable with? What kind of judges would y'all be comfortable with?
We're going to need
what kind of background would they need to have?
We need equal people on both sides. So you can have two of his Israelite friends and two of conscious people, that know good. You could do Ak for me. He could be one of the judges too, so make it an even judge panel. That'd probably be good. Or odd. I don't know how would that work out.
Yeah, we could rock out. We could go either way. You know what I'm saying? Do a poll and
how about
some judges? Yeah. Even though most Israelite judges wouldn't side with me necessarily on Haile Selassie himself either. But that's up for debate, I guess.
That's the tough part. Unless we take the poll and the audience while they watch it. I mean, after the debate, or y'all want to do that?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'll work. Yep.
People in the audience. So that means both of y'all better be cheerleading your friends and come to the goddamn debate. You better be promoting this like you running for president. Come vote for me. Come watch. That's how you do it, man.
All right, that sounds good.
If the promoter can't be doing all the work, you got to do it. If if this a poll vote, it's like you running for president. Come vote for JJ.
Right.
You might give your fans a little preliminary. This is what I'm gonna do to this guy. Make sure y'all come. You go on your Facebook Live and that's how you do it. Trust me, I'll be promoting the debate too.
Right.
It's gonna be a fair debate. So we do a poll, but then we also we still can have the 2 and 2. Because after the debate, they can each question y'all one question apiece, each judge. Y'all good with that? And then we go to the poll.
I have no problems with it. Yeah.
Okay.
You see? That way it's interaction with the people. It's interaction. You know what I mean? Yep. So the people will be deciding this vote. I mean, this right here. The people that come watch it. Yep. No other poll outside the people that come watch. So it's up to y'all to tell the people, your friends, to come watch it. It's gonna be regular people in the audience that's in the audience right now. But if I was y'all, I would say, come on, because both of y'all don't. I wouldn't do this like with a gorilla Hebrew, because he'd bring his whole goddamn camp. 300 people strong to come vote for him. He's still dead wrong in the argument. But both of y'all don't have no big following, like a big camp of following. So I think it'd be fair. So now it's up to y'all to put in the work. Yeah, man, come check me out, man. Come support your boy in this debate. You go into your detail, man. This guy talking about this. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Come check me out. That's how you do that.
Come.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's 2 rounds. So what's the third round topic gonna be?
That's 2 rounds. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We can debate on whether the Netaru were actual deities to the Egyptians or were they symbolic.
What you think about that, Cephus Black?
No, that's not a good debate, because I don't subscribe to them being what do you call it? Deities, real
ontological beings. They weren't ontological,
right?
So do you believe that the Egyptians? Do you believe that the Egyptians believed that they were?
No.
You don't believe the ancient Egyptians believed that they were ontological beings, and you won't debate me on this?
Nope.
Oh, hey, he let the Wujais and the Jabars of the world down. Hey, what's that in y'all literature? Who will stand for me on the top of the Ankh? and fight for Kemet. Competech spell 785-6.
Yeah, that
Go
would
look
be
at
a difficult debate for me because I only look at them one way. So I only got.
But this is not about how you look at them. The question is how did the ancient Egyptians look at them? That's the question.
Right. See, you got to be fair with that, man. Now, would you agree that the ancient Egyptians looked at them that way? Or are you saying no?
No, I wouldn't agree with that.
But then they take that third
That's
round.
the debate,
Make them
bro.
out, bro.
Take that.
Yeah, because
Take
he
that.
already doing 2 biblical ones for you, and the 2 rounds towards kind of what you want to do.
Okay.
Give them that round.
Okay. All right. I agree with that then.
Okay, so now we got 3 different topics. What are we calling this debate? We just gonna say, okay, what was the first one? The first one is, or second one is Haile Selassie.
The first one is the religion.
Oh, okay, and then I
Right,
guess
religion and mental health.
You put all 3 of them up. Okay, now how do
Religion,
we
mental health.
Wait.
Religion. Go ahead.
How do we fit the question round on that for y'all?
I mean, it could be random from either part of the debate. You know what I'm saying?
Could it be after your first? See that's rough right there. Okay, so the question. Okay, so then do y'all do a 5-minute interrogation round each other, and then for each round y'all probably can squeeze in the questions that y'all went over in each. You know what I'm saying? In each of your 3 rounds. 5 minutes not enough.
No, you can let the judges get the question in after they done with their first argument. Once they done with their first argument, and then the judges can ask, and then when they move on to their second debate, then judges can ask, and then the third one they can ask every time at the end, and then move on.
Okay, so get the judges involved early.
Yes.
Okay. And then that way. Okay. All right.
So they won't run off too.
You don't want them to interact with each other.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So well, they're not the judges, really, cream. They're just the panelists.
Yeah. You know.
Okay. I mean, if they like that format, that's up to them. Every format don't have to be the same. Oh, we got okay. We got the Commanding General Yashar in the building. Shalom, Mark. Shalom.
Shalom, family. Is it cool after the judges ask questions that I ask questions?
Well, there ain't gonna be no judges. It's gonna be panelists. So if you want to be on the panel, you could be one of the people on the panel.
Okay.
We're gonna have 2 Hebrews and 2 Comedics on the panel. And then, like I said, then the people in the audience.
You already got your 2 brews that you're gonna have on the panel?
Nah, cause we just a preliminary, so we just now figuring it out right now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stick around and just listen.
All right, bet. So you don't want them to have a going back and forth round. You want more of the judges just to each round they ask them their 1 question apiece, and then you go to the second round, and the judges come back in and then ask each person 1 question apiece.
Yes, and then at the third round, then they can go do the back and forth at the third round.
The third round, back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds cool. And then after that, a closing statement. Then the people can vote. So y'all get like a 3-minute closing statement.
Right. Open and a close.
Okay, you get an open in 3 minutes. And then, now how long your rounds going to be? Is 10 minutes cool?
Or I think 10 minutes is good.
10 would be good, right? Because all the other stuff you got going with the judges.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll work. Okay, now the first topic is does religion cause mental health? The second topic is
mental health is
sorry. Yeah, mental health issues. The second topic is Haile Selassie. Should he be revered or dismissed as a great leader for us? I guess something like that. How y'all want to word that? Should he be revered, or what's the negative word?
say venerated, or
Huh?
should Haile Selassie be venerated or dismissed in the conscious community?
Okay. All right. And then the third round, did the ancient Kemetix believe that these deities were real or just a principle? Right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I can rock with that. I'm glad somebody finally
When we
getting
say
in the
real, we
debate.
talking about in a sense of like the half of the animal and half of the human body type of real, like that
Okay,
whole
okay. You know how we over here look at, we think that we say our God is like real. Did they look at it like they worship him as real?
like
They
ritual.
prayed to it and did rituals.
No, no, no,
You saying no? Okay,
no. I'm
that's
saying no.
okay. And Zion is saying yeah,
Yeah.
it did. Okay, so you saying it now here? So let's be clear. All right, 3 minute opening rounds, three 10-minute rounds with the judges coming in and ask each person one question apiece, which those questions have to be answered within 2 minutes. All right, give you 2 minutes to get into your detail. So 3 rounds of doing that. Just first for the first and second round. In the third round, y'all get to go put each other. I guess is it put each other in the hot seat for 5 minutes apiece, Kareem?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying, and like, he asks a question, you get, and you have like maybe what? Can you wrap up the question he asked you within 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
You know, kind of rapid fire answer. You know, instead of getting you know what I mean? Because by the time the end of the debate, you just showed everything, so you should be able to answer, the question within 30 seconds,
I agree.
right? So then, okay. So then he'll switch. Then you'll do him for 5 minutes of interrogation. Then he'll interrogate you. Then after that, y'all do your 3 minute closing. Then we go to the audience. Yeah, cause I like how you work the judges in there already. So yeah, had it. I mean, not the judges, but the people on the panel. So they'd be kind of involved in the debate all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know they don't try this at home. All right. This is for professionals. Next week he'll be. I already know. But okay, so that sounds cool. All right, man. So yeah, man, I'm glad we're getting back to these debates, man. Discussions is cool, but this is what I like. A lot of people say, "Oh, I like discussions more." All right, that's cool. We can do both, but let's do 50-50. There'll be a lot of people talking, and then when it's time to do this, they don't show up or something didn't happen. The book got caught in a tornado during the blizzard. Hey, Greg Phillips made up so many goddamn excuses one time that it was a hurricane in Chicago and the dog ate
his phone.
What did he say, Kareem? I'm gonna mute my mic.
The dog ate his information. His phone got messed up in a blizzard.
Yeah.
Well, Cephus Black, the gangster Egyptian, don't run, and I've been saving my my windows since I've been talking about this.
Yeah, so as he got out of Facebook jail, I'm the first person he contacted. Hey man, where they at? Where's Zion at? I'm out.
Oh, you was in Facebook jail?
I said, oh shit. Yeah. So as he got out, he got in my inbox. He said, where's Zion at? So, I think I contacted him.
No.
Yeah, so for those that's actually looking, this is how it's presented. So if you have a disagreement and you want to present it, or you want to have a preliminary or a debate on the matter, the discussion is a discussion. You don't have to agree with it. You can just switch the channel and come back when you like some things. But this is what you do. Where's the people that wants to debate people? This is what you do. You have a disagreement. This is how it's done in order.
Right. Look, I be wanting to see debate so bad. I had to, and nobody else be debating. I had to get in one myself. I be wanting to see other people debate. I'm tired of debating. And then the same people running, Garfield, Rob Bourne, all them good dudes running. Jabari and Garfield should have been debating. How can Garfield have a debate today, but you didn't put Jabari, y'all done put this shit off for that damn a year and a couple of months now. You guys play games, man. And then now, and you know, the brother that's trying to start his new league. Shout out to DMG, you know. But I told him, if you're trying to start a league, you cannot have your moderators in there. It's like an echo chamber. The same moderators that was over on Garfield channel came over there with him. That was already a moderator in his chat. So you got Tamika, Florida. You got Black Line Supreme. You got Pure Black. Now they're in there. They're going against the debater. They you know, they agree with Garfield. They talking shit about the debater, right? Not only they doing that, then they're erasing people like Yasha Ben Israel's comments and my comments and other people who was in support of the Slim Reaper. So then, how do you run people off? And then after the debate, you take a poll to see who won. And this is why I had to get to DMG's attention, because he just said he didn't see it. If you're gonna have somebody like a Garfield, you cannot have people that's been in his little following as the moderators, because they're gonna be biased. So I mean, so eventually he gave me a wrench. So now I'm like, okay, so I get a wrench. I'm still in here, like, you know, like and share the video. This debate's fire. They're still in there rooting for Garfield. I said, this is not what a moderator do. Y'all gonna mess this man league up. He trying to start it up, and y'all running people off already. So, brother, DMG, I'm saying, bro, if you're gonna start your league and you got money on the line, like you said, you can start the winner get 500. You're gonna have to find some moderators that's not connected to any of these debaters doing this debate, because a moderator job is just basically keep the people in the audience from being too disrespectful. That's it. They're not supposed to be rooting for their debater. They're supposed to be like, hit the like and subscribe. Come on, y'all, get them likes up. Oh man, it's a fire debate. Subscribe to such and such channel, putting their links in there. Not trying to sway the audience like Sarnetta's moderators do, because they have all kind of one echo chamber type of moderators. Like Garfield moderators, they're all the same. DMG don't get caught up in that. I'm saying, if you put money out there, you cannot have these type of moderators in there that swaying the audience, and then they're getting rid of people who voting for the people who they don't like. That don't happen over here. I use the floor. So
yeah, man. Garfield tried to pull that on me the other day, man. Tried to pull that shit on me the other day.
But I tell you, this is gonna be a fire debate, and I'm glad we got a good amount of time so we can study real hard, both of us, and put our slides together. I know you probably got a couple of your slides already together, so we're just gonna get ready to pull out some knowledge. And
how much time y'all need, Cephus Black, brother Cephus?
Say it again, brother.
How much time did y'all need?
October 22nd would be the date.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah.
That's 4 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all better be promoting it, man. You know what I'm saying? Promote it. Y'all could do I could take y'all on a couple other platforms, and y'all could do a couple other preliminaries. You know what I mean? Y'all want to do that to keep it in the people's mind. Maybe do another one next week, or y'all come back. Yeah, I can go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
I think that'd be a great idea. Keep it fresh, keep it going. New videos popping up. You know, us going back and forth until the day get closer.
Right.
That's what me and Sebastian did, man. We had like 5 preliminaries, bro. We went on different platforms. I said, come on, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here.
Right.
We come over here. The only problem I had a problem with was when I took him on FOPE. All the other ones, man, we had a great time. Me and this guy, we back and forth. We've been building each other for a while, so we know how to interact. Me and Sebastian debated 3 times. Big Bang Theory on trial.
Right. Yeah.
I can't find that debate. Kareem, do you know what that debate is? the Big Bang Theory on trial. The man actually agreed with me in the debate.
Yeah, I think I know where it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to replay that one. I gotta show Sebastian. You must have forgot. Then the second debate, what was our second debate? Oh man, we got 3 debates though. Me and Tazara had 3. Me and Sebastian. But what we did, like I said, we did our third debate. We did like 5 preliminaries, bro. Yeah. He came a couple times over here. I went on his page a couple times. Then we went FOPE. We went somewhere else. Went on Sarnetta and promoted it. Then we ended up doing the debate over here. Then we ended up doing another debate on Sarnetta. Yeah.
Right. We did that. I did that something similar to that with Israel Doctrine before we had that debate. He was going in and out, you know what I'm saying? Like for a whole week, we was going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Either on his channel or, you know what I'm saying, on something else.
Right. So we
like
got Eric Bond in the building. We got
Man,
Eric. Oh, sorry, Steve. How you doing, brother?
Man, salute, Joe.
Shalom, family.
You got to tell everybody they can find you or where,
I don't really do the whole social media thing. I be low key. I always be checking in and saluting y'all brothers, man. You be bringing out a lot of knowledge, brother. Real walk it talk.
We appreciate that, man. We trying, man. We got bigger forces that's coming against us. They think they can crush us out, but they just don't know. We like the 300. Example. That's all you need. 300 good men.
But what I wanted to ask you though.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, the brothers on 95th, Yaki and everybody, GMS, the brothers from 95th.
I don't ever see them. I don't follow them. What they got going?
No. I just study with them brothers. Just real heavy. It ain't nothing, no hating and nothing. I just see. So you know what I'm saying. We just to build together. You know what I'm saying.
Right. You still build with them or no?
No. We kind of lost contact. But I'm out in the South Bird with my kids. So, well, my kids they grown, not 19, 24. So they ain't no little kids. But you know what I mean. I was just thinking about, you know what I'm saying. I know you probably ran across.
No, I don't run across some guys, man. Like I say, I got family out there. I spent a lot of time in Rockford. And then when I was working up there, we was in like Chicago Heights, Aurora. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I used to own the crib out behind Prairie State, behind the Heights. Yeah.
I got family in East St. Louis, Springfield, Decatur, Champaign, all out through Illinois. But my people from Mississippi, I'm first generation Illinois though. All our grandkids, my mama and all their kids.
But, for sure.
Well, yeah, man. So what you think, man? You be sometime on Sarnetta's in the chat. What you think about what's going on with this Oahspe Bible crap?
The one thing I could really say, brother JJ, is that I am open. I'm a little more open now, as far as like my growth and development.
Yeah.
Because once, like I just turned 44, once your growth and development changes in life, you start to look at things different. And I always heard one brother. I may not always agree with him, but the brother has a lot of facts. And it's nothing wrong for me to say that's why I have grew up in is saying I may not be wrong. But the brother, what's the brother name from Baltimore? What's the brother name?
West?
No, black atheist.
Yeah, West. Yeah, West.
Yeah. My bad. So, It's nothing wrong. The brother, he be coming out with some real walkie-talkie.
I feel you.
So it's nothing wrong with saying you got to look at a different perspective.
Right. I mean, everybody got their people that listen to them, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody can't be a Jabari light or Garfield light or JJ light or a Smushinator light or Eric Bond light. So that's the thing. When we go on these different panels, like, see, I visit a lot of this home right here, bro. Right here. Kick your shoes off. I can relax. Sometimes I can't because I got to moderate. People arguing, they want me to get loud because they don't hear me like, hey, y'all, chill out.
No. You do your thing, bro. You do your thing.
Yeah, man. I be like, okay, man. I be telling them 8 times, man, come on, chill out. Then I got, hey, man, I got to start doing all this shit. I be yelling, man. I don't like doing that, bro. We grown people. We ain't supposed to be doing acting like how we be acting. Let somebody speak. They get done speaking, then you come on in. Or they hear the host sometimes say, okay, such and such, you next. And the other person that was speaking stopped, and then they just played it off like they didn't even hear the host say, okay, JJ, you next, and they want to jump in. They do little tactics, bro. See, over here, man, we try to make it a fair playing field for everybody. All right, let me ask you this. Do you think it's fair that there's moderators? Should moderators be cheering for any other debater in a debate?
No, absolutely. No. And no. Hell no.
Absolutely
No, I
not.
can't agree with that. No, absolutely not. No, sir. No,
Right.
sir.
That's what I told. And that's what I told. I didn't have a dog in the fight because Garfield's Garfield. The other brother ain't even an Israelite or a Bible believer. He was just debating, I think, the negative or the positive side, whichever side he was debating. But because he was on the Bible side, the moderators was talking shit about him, and they was blocking people who was. They put me in timeout 4 times. I called the DMV and said, "Bro, what we doing here?" He said,
Well,
he said, I'll just give you a wrench. I said, okay. Well, then I came in. I'm like and subscribe. And then if they was to mute somebody unfairly, then I would unmute. Come on, bro. Keep it fair.
But
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You know how you would grow your channel, brother, is if you just, without being an Israelite channel, just grow your channel is just saying I'm a informational brother. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be from an Israelite perspective.
Yeah,
you feel me? That's how you may have to grow. You feel me? Just real walkie-talkie.
But see, you must have been watching because we say the Lions Den is for everybody. Now over at Garfield, he don't have no moderators in there that's like, okay, I'm a Bible believer. He don't have them over there. He gonna have people who are atheists and people like Sabio and Black Lion Supreme, people that's against the Bible. Over here, we got outside the cube was a goddamn moderator in the chat. We got War Machine, some dude ally. We got Old Testament, New Testament. We got a mixture of moderators, so you keep it fair. They check and balance each other. Over there ain't no checks and balances because they all on the same page. And these are the same moderators. These Garfield brought his own moderators implanted in the over there on Paradise shit because I didn't say he did it on purpose, but he knew what to take to debate. If you got the moderators over there and they throwing people out who agree with the other brother, and then you take a poll, of course you're gonna win. So I just pointed that out because they was blocking me to Tamika, Florida. Like I told you, I'm gonna tell you one more time. There's levels to this. There's people who create the platform. There's the hosts. Then you got sometimes the people that create the platform are the hosts. Then you get the people that come on the show to get out the information. That's the top 3 tiers, important things right there. All right. Now moderators are only there to make sure nobody's in there spamming it with sex links or cussing somebody out. And you keeping the people focused on the information. Like don't have some kind of come in and just keep spamming or keeping up stuff to get people away from the information. But you cannot block somebody or put them in timeout because they're watching the debate and they say, okay, yeah, that was an argument from ignorance. That's all I said. That's all Yahshua ben Israel said. And they put me out. So then I come back again and say something, they put me out again. I said, I'm not enjoying this debate anymore. Because the audience members are can't even express their opinions about what they see in this debate because Garfield has an echo chamber over there on his channel, and some of that echo chamber is trying to follow and mess up paradigm shift. So it's good that and then they had a problem when they added me as a moderator. Ah, here go Tamika. Ah, hell no. He over here is a moderator. I know I'm leaving. Tamika, what do you bring to the table? I ain't never seen no Tamika versus Napa, Tamika versus Carla Way, Tamika versus Natalia, Tamika versus Devani. I ain't seen you debate nobody. Your job is just in that fucking chat trolling people. She followed me every goddamn platform I go to. She got a damn tool. Every man that gave her a tool on the platform. She had a wrench on every goddamn platform.
So let me ask you this, brother JJ. So what do you think about the Oahspe doctrine? What do you think about that?
Well, first I think it's garbage, man. I think it's garbage because I don't understand how do you take away from the Bible and then you sit here and complain about it? Why ain't y'all smart enough to come up with your own doctrine, make up your own stuff, and stay out of the book? Why are you still taking bits and pieces and then telling us we don't know who our God is? And then Jehovah I, the way they spell it, that's not even a real word. They took it from Jehovah, but they put Jehovah I on the end. That's not a real word. You can only find that word in Newberg's book. And then I just think, they talk, we tell how things were created and how the earth and moon were formed. Okay, bro, but that's not the purpose of the Bible. Its purpose is describing people in the Old Testament, and then give us our law, and then tell us about the revelation and of Christ. It's not for it to be like, okay, it's not a science book. It's not designed to be a full-fledged science book. And then he's taking Jehovah out of the English, which they use for Jehovah, Yahweh, or Yahweh, right? They use those three, and we know that determines our Most High Creator. He's trying to tell us we don't know who our Most High Creator is, but he took the name Jehovah and switched it up and added a couple of different letters to it. That's supposed to be the Creator. So I mean, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot that's going. Look, the Book of Ben, that ain't even complete. I looked it up. The Book of Ben is not complete. So how do you talk about? Hold on, real quick. The Book of Ben is not even complete. And then one time the brother, they said he tore up some. He tore up some of the writings and started over. That's not part of the transmission. So I've been reading some of the stuff, and Sonetta just over there just cheerleading. They ain't read nothing about it, bro. It's just as long as it's going against the Bible, tearing it down. He cheerleading. He only cheerleading. And I'm not even knowing the whole time when the dude came on his show tonight, he called up Tazariak and the pop. But he want to throw me, yeah, JJ, come on over and you can't even show me 3 debates of this dude. The hell I like just jumping there any random debate or any bro. What do I get out of debating him? Dude don't have any debates. And he calls out your champion on her platform, and you don't let her debate.
But you know what? You know what though, Joe? They don't want to really debate on a scientific level. So you got to understand that. So why do you get so upset, brother?
Okay, you asked me why I'm getting upset. I'm not. Are you not understand where I'm coming from? Okay, these guys are coming out. They're making all these claims. They're saying our Bible is better, and y'all don't know how to interpret your Bible. So then he asked him, bro, when I first came across, I said, well, bro, can you open up the 3rd chapter? What 3rd chapter? Your book. Can you name 10 of the books in there? No. They don't want to tell you what's in there. You got to go read it, go watch this video. Nigga, you here live right now. Answer questions. They want to ask us questions about our book that they stole from.
Hey, JJ.
Oh, is that your
Hey,
story? Go ahead,
yeah.
family.
Hey, I want to debate them on that book. Yeah, I been had that book.
Right, speak on it for a minute.
The Oahspe Bible. Yeah, that Bible. Yeah, I was reading in the chapter of the third book, which is the son of Jehovah, whatever his name is, and it was
Yeah.
talking about the I am people and the dirt people and the Druk people. The I am people being God's chosen people. They were white and yellow little people, but the barbaric carnivore meat eaters, they were the black and brown people. I got the book.
Now look at that, y'all. And he want us to get this book.
I got the book.
Hey, you know, to Cora,
I got the book.
He always got the book.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
He act like he ain't got the book. And not only just that, but it also, I think in the 6th chapter, I could show y'all right now if I had my computer, but it talk about how his God said he was going to drown the women and the kids and stuff like that because they wanted to go to war. Now, here's the problem with that. His God is against war, whether it's good and evil. The Druks, they went and they stole the goods and merchandises from the I am people, but God didn't want the I am people to fight. But at the same time, he sent the evil spirit for them to fight back against the Druk people. You know what I'm saying? And then they went and breeded with the I am people, and the I am people, they brought forth the yaks. I think they called the yaks. They like supposed to be these red people because they mixed with black and white people and shit like that. And the Druks. And then he said that he was gonna do for the Druks. Told the Druks to not the Druks, the yak people who came from both the Druks and the I am people. He said to love the I am people, but forget the motherfucking Druk people who also had them. That book is white supremacy.
That's what a lot of us know is white supremacy. It's also Masonic. So this book is not really meant for us. It's meant for people who's initiated. People who's initiated can understand what the hell they talking about because they talking in Masonic lingo. I don't know why this dude trying to present this book as something like this is going to tear down the Bible. Come on over here with us. Why don't you just come out and say you want to get these people initiated in your goddamn Eastern Star and your goddamn Masonic Lodge?
And then guess what's going on in their creation story?
Be honest with it.
You heard me, JJ?
Trying to put it under their guys.
Guess what's going on in their creation story? His God left man crawling on their belly, and then said, "Oh, my fucking bad. I forgot to make y'all niggas use y'all legs and walk." This in their creation story. Go get the book. I swear, man, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Go get the book. So you talking about our God, and then they God in the second book got kicked out of heaven. He got stripped from his goddamn dominion.
Dang.
So who the fuck stripped him out of his damn dominion?
I'm gonna put you on these cats, but they gonna have to come over here and do a preliminary before we go over there. See, he's scared. He wanted all the fans to kick the Wessels and Bills and Sonetta pumping them up over there. And first of all, with this debate, Sonetta, you don't even need to be hosting. You need to just be in the audience, or with your rich somewhere, making sure things is in order. Because you in the way. Because we already see you cheerleading hard for this.
Yeah, I read all these ancient texts. I read the Mahabharata. I read the ancient Egyptian texts, the Persian texts. I read all these ancient texts and stuff. So what he's talking about with the Oahspe Bible, he ain't talking about nothing fucking new. He think nobody knows this book. I got this book on my dresser. I ordered this book a while ago. But like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I got the book. And you could download it on PDF. You can download it anytime.
I got it. It's a bunch of nonsense. The book of Ben, the book of Jihad, the book of Abram, and and then they talking about all the aliens gonna get together at the end, and then we gonna be up under them.
Yeah, man, like the shit crazy. Like, and it just tell you straight up right there that those gods are more for the whites and the Asians and not the minority people. Not the minority people. We the goddamn vicious, animalistic, carnivore meat eaters, while they the damn healthy, more vegetarian motherfuckers and shit like that. But he want to know why we tripping on what these the motherfucker being a Freemason. Of course we gonna trip on the nigga being a Freemason because you gonna put your shit in that motherfucking book. Ain't no way in hell you not gonna do that shit. If you a Freemason and shit, you gonna put Freemason shit in that motherfucker. If you a white supremacist, you gonna put white supremacist shit in that motherfucker. It is what it is. So don't tell me not to worry about the motherfuckers who wrote the goddamn book. Nigga, yeah, we gonna worry about that shit.
Right, because he made it for them. He didn't make it for us. He made it for his people.
We the goddamn carnivore eaters. We the goddamn motherfucking beasts and the monsters and shit like that. And we gotta learn the truth from them niggas and shit. They call it the IN people and shit. We gotta learn from their ass and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you got Frankie King. And you got Frankie King over here trying to promote this goddamn dude. And anything that go against the Bible, Frankie King, Don King, little brother, is up here trying to promote something against the Bible. Not even listening to the guy who came onto his show and called out his own champion, his wife. He said, I want a par and or goddamn Tazariak. Now, all of a sudden, they don't hear that. Put her up against her. The hell you need me? I'm not HOK. What the hell you keep trying to put these clowns in front of me? Dude ain't got not one goddamn debate recorded. I can't find not one debate on this guy. Neither one of them. Cosmo Clown or whatever the hell his name is. Cosmo D, yeah, baby, that's me. You know, wiki. Look, he couldn't even be original with his name. You stole that. You plagiarized it. How about that?
We was in slavery when the angels came and gave him that message.
Cosmo D. He couldn't even come up with a goddamn original goddamn name, y'all. Y'all know wiki.
But who was dude? Who was dude you talking about? JJ?
That's what I'm talking about. Nobody.
Selassie.
These are no. I mean, they may look. I can't find no debates on them. I already looked them up. They doing discussion. So why are you putting discussion guys in front of me and Tazariak? And then he out here calling out your champion, your wife, and you scared for her to get it in. Then you run around everybody scared of it.
I'm trying to ask you this though, JJ. You trying to put together a debate with Tazariak?
Nah, man, I already beat him 3 times, bro. I'm trying for okay. Look. I want Sarnetta to put his debaters against each other. Don't be scared of letting the pod debate Jabari. Don't be scared of letting Reggie debate Garfield. You know, it's always they want to pick over here. You see what I'm saying? He want to put me and Black Jesus against each other. We already did that twice. What are you talking about? You know? Nah. You want to put me and Yasha against each other, or me and Commission, or Commission against Black Jesus. No, bro, this our team over here. The hell you doing? Put your champ. You took the belt away from Black Jesus, which is really me and Black Jesus, both our belt. We co-regents, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the video I played for y'all yesterday, you see. But anyway, you just snatched that, you snatched that away from Black Jesus, right? And then you place her in order, and now she ain't debate nobody over there. And then when a former champion come over there who was stripped, it wasn't over here in the Lions Den and Black Jesus ministry no more. We were stripped for no apparent reason. And now then when we come challenger, you still holding off the title match with Black Jesus and the pot. You see? So she's gonna be the champion over there forever unless Sarnetta to get out the way. So, brother, Eric, do you really believe that doctrine by Jesus Christ being a snake in the garden? And then one week, Jesus Christ snake in the garden, right? And then the next week, Eve is the Most High God, Yahweh Eve, or whatever you try to say. So now, Jesus Christ deceived God, everybody.
Well,
think about
it. When you look at it, took me a long time, brother. That's why I fell out with the brothers from GMS and anybody I already know that's plugged, on the south side of Chicago. if you plug. That's how we fell out. You heard? So what's her name? Shapa,
Nepal,
Napa, Shada, whatever. But not no disrespect to the sister. She brings out a lot of great information. No disrespect to the sister. I'm sorry for using that terminology, but
No,
that's
you just said nothing
we
wrong.
just come from the same standpoint as far as from a viewpoint as far as being Israelites. So uh the young brother, he's a little bit younger than me, that deals with Prince Asiel, the late Prince Asiel.
Mighty Hebrew.
Yeah, Mighty Hebrew and Tatum, brother Tatum, and a lot of other Israelites, you know, in
Mm-hmm.
Chicago. So we all deal with each other. So
Right,
most respect to them.
right.
Most respect to them. So it's no disrespect, but I'm trying to just get my words together as
Yeah,
far
speak your mind.
as
Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Speak your mind.
you say what?
Says speak your mind.
Who is that? I can't.
That's Sister Karima. She's saying, "Speak your mind." She's
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
co-host of the
Okay,
show.
I'm sorry.
And,
Okay,
and
I'm
we
sorry.
here's one more thing that y'all been put. We've been having women co-hosts over here from Karima to Carla to Ivy for a long time. So I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. That we got that from y'all. I heard somebody say that. So I'm gonna cut it out. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, bro. Thank you. What I just wanted to say is just I respect all the sisters' knowledge that come in here, but a lot of times brothers they have to speak and teach. Cause just like when I teach with my daughter, whose name is Ariana, when I talk to you, I talk to you as a woman. I don't talk to you as no man on these streets. Now we can go back and forth at this and that and who bopped the bam and who did this and that. Guess what? I'm your father. And that's what meant to me. To me, I could be wrong. And, I could get more knowledge, tonight throughout the panel. I could be wrong, but when I talk to my daughter, I tell her, listen, I'm gonna give it to you real walkie talkie. That's real walkie talkie. I'll let y'all go.
Oh, go ahead, brother. Make your
No,
point.
yeah.
I have
You were speaking
I
on.
have a point on that because that's one of the that's one of the things that they're trying to say, that we should change our way of speaking in these debates, even though we getting disrespected. It could be in a womanly way. It could be getting called an idiot, stupid a bunch of times. But because Black Jesus Minister might say, she could say stupid and idiot, but he might say, you's a nigger nut, stupid buffoon. And it's a difference because it's a woman and getting in the realm. I tried to start a women's debate league. They didn't want that. They didn't want it. It's everybody
But
either there.
you know what I would say. You know what I would say.
They in there with
It's
us.
nothing. You
Oh,
know
go
what
ahead.
I would say, brother. It's nothing that Napah Shaddai does that would offend me. I don't get it. It's nothing that she does that offend. I'm like, I love the sister, man. Keep putting the sister on. I don't know why they don't keep putting her on. I'm like, she 100 with me.
Okay, but so
You
you
heard?
don't so if I could show you like people who have had different experience with her and they always talking about she's cutting her off, is everybody lying or is it just the Nepal saying everybody's lying, or is it? I mean, who is it? People,
No,
there's
no,
just
no,
videos
no,
up there.
sir.
People, listen, bro. She's not a good people person. She cuts in. Oh no, son, I gotta get it out. No, 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 no. Oh no, no. That's what she do, bro. I don't see how you missed that.
No, no.
So,
Sure.
I don't want to stick and talk about
Natasha
it. You
Doss,
know, let's.
she's a conscious community Wendy Williams. And what you have to do, you have to just learn to deal with it. So to me, I love her interaction. I love it, it doesn't affect me. I don't understand how it affects you all.
So do my interaction with people over there affect you in the show?
No, nope, nope.
Do they make like do they make like I'm messing up the show over there?
Nope, 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 nope. You
Okay, well,
great.
you know, if you
Nope.
don't, then I guess keep it rocking, then. All right, some of them don't look at it like that. You know, real talk. And then, like I say, man, if I can show you, bro. She interrupts people all the time. You know, just the last show I was on with Mighty Hebrew, and I did a whole tape showing how every time somebody says it was my turn, I was either getting interrupted by her or Mighty Hebrew. And this is a regular thing that they do over there. It's called a distraction. It's called they don't want to hear what you got to say because they know you're finna crush that information. Like I said, the difference is over here, man, we're going to let you get your word out. We don't care what you know, as long as you bring your sources, your references, you know, or even if you just want to spill something out, we'll let you speak. But don't be mad if somebody's going to challenge you. You know, it's not an echo chamber over. Look at the mods in the chat. Those are different people from all types of walks of life. It's not just Israelites. But yeah, Takori, brother, go ahead, man. Like I said, that book, yeah, I would, if I was you, I would go for the top one, that Selassie Salami or whatever his damn name is. You know what I'm saying? Cosmo D, I mean, he ain't got no discipline at all. Really, the other one, all he do is cut you off too. Didn't y'all see my interaction with him? I couldn't get a word in.
Oh, it's gonna be a debate, so he can't cut me off. So
right. So I mean, we got somebody for him over here, and like I say, like we proved that he said they over there got Apostle trapped up over there talking about which book is more demonic, the Bible or the Oahspe, whatever the hell. So I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll probably be looking that over tomorrow. But to Corey, yeah, I would debate him. What would be the topic? Is this book for our people? Is this meant for? I mean,
which book is better, the Bible or the New Bible or the what?
Right.
The Bible or the Oahspe Bible, whatever the hell you call that book.
Oahspe, some shit.
Yeah, Oahspe Bible.
Right.
But yeah, that shit is teaching that the white people are the people that's more, and the black people and the other so-called minorities are fucking monsters and stuff. We monsters and all that other stuff.
I guess they wasn't expecting us to find that. Because the more I dig, I was gonna find.
As a matter of fact, I'ma send some screenshots in the back chat and let y'all read it for yourself.
But
I ain't got a lot.
But look, let me ask you this.
Put it in the private chat, and then Karima can show us one or two of them right now. You know, if you got it on hand. If you don't worry about it. Save it for when we run across this clown. And look, then you shouldn't even debate. You got about 18, 19, 20 debates. Brother, and this dude, we cannot find out one debate of this guy. And he trying to put him up against Tazariak, JJ, and Black Jesus.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't tripping when he was talking about Captain Tazariak and him. But when he started bringing out the Bible and stuff like that, then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna debate this fool just because of that.
But see, Sarnetta wanted over there where he can sway the crowd, is moderated, sway. Now bro. We will have to find. I'm telling you, man, it would have to be somewhere where it's neutral. No other place. It has to be so unless you want to go over there. But if we do go over there, the preliminary has to be over here first. Period. Y'all can go through interaction. Y'all can set the parameters, what y'all gonna be talking about each round or however. We're not gonna be all over the place. And then look, if we go over there to support you, are you gonna be muting the people who support Takori, like you did Judah Nazareth?
Get a hold of Tahaka Bay and try to do it on the neutral platform.
Oh, I sent it to y'all.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's in the private chat. Cream, can you show it to? No, yeah. ain't nothing back in this private chat.
Can y'all hear me?
It's Lions in the Den. It's in Lions in the Den private back chat.
No, while you on here, if you look at the bottom of your phone, it says mic, camera, settings.
Oh, chat. Go to the chat. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they put in that private chat, and then Creamer can display it.
Yeah, I can still get it.
Go ahead, E.
Yeah, y'all see her there?
Yeah.
All right. No, I would just say, man, it's been a great show. All y'all been demonstrating, for the most part. I can't even hate. All y'all been bringing out that information. I just want to say that once again because I think even throughout a lot of our conscious quote unquote communities, a lot of people, it's so much gang banging and this and that, and everybody wrong and this and that. Man, just let everybody speak. Let everybody speak. That's all I wanted to say.
Right. I feel you on that. Takora, can you read it? Let me see, because I can't see that. Let me see. No, I can't see that. Can you read it, Takora?
I'm mute to mic. If you got anything to say, Eric, there's a chance to say.
You say my time, sir?
Yeah, your turn. If you got something to say, both of them fell off. So go ahead.
Okay. No, thank you, sis. No, I was just gonna say, just keep it real walkie-talkie. As far as us as a people, I think that we need to have more diligent conversation as far as being positive, and that was just about it. And just I wanted to just get y'all thoughts on what y'all think that was going on with the NBA and the situations that's going on with that.
Yeah, with that
What
coaching
was y'all?
situation. Yeah, I seen a little bit of that. They suspended that brother for a whole year. Took away his whole year. But I don't know, man. I guess they have rules. You can't mess with the employees, then you ain't supposed to mess with it. What you think?
Yeah, we don't know what's going on because a lot of people don't know. Explain what's
Yeah,
going on.
a lot
We're
of people,
talking about
they don't understand where when you look at when you deal with because I had a situation go on at the gig and one of my guys he got fired for it because he was messing with one of the quote unquote Becky's. So I was trying to tell him, I was like, man, bro, you on some thin ground right now. I don't know what to really tell you. You heard me?
yeah, but this brother was messing with a sister. It was one of the employees. This brother was dating Nia Long. She's getting ready to move there.
Hey, how to put it like on the screen?
All right, let's get back to we can do a show on that, Eric. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about
Okay, my bad. Okay, my bad.
Come through. We can talk about that. And it was another topic that was floating around that we wanted to talk about. I can't think what it was. But yeah, that was one of the
cool.
Yeah, we can do that, man. Yep, that's a good topic. But go ahead, Corey. It's up. I mean, Corey's up here. Can you read?
Yeah, let me see if I can read it real quick.
All right, go ahead, family.
But I'm gonna have to read it on the photo thing.
As long as it's on the screen, you can read it from your phone. However you want to do it, just go ahead.
Okay. Well, I already put it in the back chat. Also in the let me see something real quick.
Can you blow it up some more, Karima?
Okay, let me see.
You know when it's in the back chat, you know you can't do nothing on the messenger besides look at it. There's no option to make it bigger.
Yeah,
okay. Let me see which one is it. Oh, okay, this is chapter.
Just read it from what you got and just go along. That's the source right there, just in case nobody believe them. But believe them, read.
Okay, this is chapter 2 in the second book of the Oahspe. And it said in the time of the habitations of Asu.
You breaking up, man? Unless it's me. Can you hear me? Oh, it's me.
Yeah,
I'm still here. I can't hear.
no, if I can't hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Takor, go out and come back in. We can't hear you. We can't hear you at all.
Hold on real quick. Let me change my headphones real quick because I got my headphones on. So that's probably the reason why.
No, we can hear you clear now.
Okay.
Well, okay, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead, fam.
Yeah, you good, Joe.
Damn, I can't even hear him.
Nah, you good, Joe. Keep on speaking.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Can you hear us? I don't think you hear us. All right.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
All right, he fell out. Let me see if I can read it from the TV, man. Ooh. And I sent, oh man, did you just move it? It was clear for a second.
I didn't touch it.
Okay. Damn. Well, that's rough. I ain't gonna be able to do that one, man. See, and I saw from the exalted heavens. Nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it, man. He'll be right back. If not, he can save it for his demonstration when he go against this Selah. We putting Corey against a top guy. We don't want no Cosmo clown, Cosmo kid. Nah. Corey got damn near 20 goddamn debates, man. He only lost what, one?
No,
He only lost one debate, bro.
that's the guys down there in St. Louis.
Oh, Malachi Mackey. You talking about Malachi Mackey that was on the show with him?
I mean, yeah, you know that's my dude. You know that's who I rock with.
But he came on, man.
Up here in Chicago, it's a little bit different, bro.
Well, look, he made a fatal error. He made a fatal error when he came on there and said that the Most High is that the angel of the Lord is the Most High. So,
okay.
Not according to Scripture. So
what you feel about that? Because
angel Lord is.
Wait a minute, hold on. Who I'm talking to again?
I'm talking to Jeremiah Judah.
Yeah, JJ from the shot, right?
JJ 7000. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. So you already know what. I don't understand how you don't rock with Yahya and all the brothers. I don't know. I don't know. We may have just kind of fell apart, but you know, you already know what it is with what else. You know how we plug like that. You know what I'm saying? So you already know, bro. I don't fuck around with nobody, and you know I disregard my language. But real walkie-talkie, I don't do that. So who you plug with?
I'm not with no camp, bro. I'm not with no GMS, no ISPK, none of that.
Okay. So
you ain't been watching. How long you been watching Silent TV?
No, I'm not plugged with like Silent TV.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I thought I see it.
No. I didn't talk with Zabak on the west side and this and that. I don't demonstrate on a standpoint of somebody said this and this and that and no, I teach from the scriptures.
And, okay,
you know this.
You teach from the scriptures, right?
Now, would you say that Nepal Shaddai is off in her teachings? Do you feel she's teaching from the scriptures correct when she's
No,
calling she's calling Eve Yah, the creator, and Jesus Christ the serpent? So the serpent the serpent turned Eve into God, because he at first Eve wasn't God until she ate from the tree. Then she became God over the serpent. Basically,
no.
Then sent the serpent Jesus Christ back down to redeem mankind. Wow.
Nepal Shaddai has a unique
much.
teaching. She has a unique teaching. And that's what a lot of people are scared of. She has a unique teaching.
Brother,
and she's a beautiful woman. And so the two things that people are afraid of Nepal Shaddai is that one is that she's a beautiful lady. Two is that her teaching.
Hey, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, he's back. All right, brother. We gonna finish. I mean,
my stream yard was messing up, so I had to cut my phone off and cut it back on.
Hold on for 1 second. Okay, hold on for 1 second. Now, brother, when you say scared of Nepal Shaddai, what would you be including Black Jesus Minister and JJ 7000?
No, I would never
say. Would you include Reggie because she called him out?
I don't know. I didn't hear that conversation.
Oh, okay. She called out Chris Harris and Garfield, all them. But none of his House of Conscience debaters want to debate her because they don't want to fall out with Sarnetta if they beat her. I don't give a damn about falling out with Sarnetta. You can fall out, fall back in. If it's the goddamn truth, and she put lies out there, bro,
I'm telling
I don't
you,
care. Listen, bro, let me just say this. I don't care who the debate is. It can be the most beautiful woman in the world, or it can be, goddamn it, she can be a librarian looking chick, the smartest person in the world. Looks and all that shit don't matter in the goddamn debate. See, that's the thing. I knows when she, I'm gonna leave that comment out. I'm gonna leave that comment out because see, you focusing on the looks and not the information. Close your eyes.
I'm focusing on no looks. I'm saying what I've seen over the past. That's all. I ain't focusing on no looks, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying on the looks. What brothers be? What are they looking on? I'm like, okay, she bring out different knowledge. What is the problem with that? What is the problem? Why is that so intimidating?
Okay, listen. The problem is, as you act, the problem is it don't line up with the book. She's taking.
I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this.
But you cut me off. Hold on. You say what's the problem? It don't line up the book, and she's using outside references that's not wholly or scriptural. So she should just say, "I'm coming from the secret book of John when it says that Jesus Christ." I been knew where she got the shit from.
Okay, let me tell you this, though. Let me tell you this, bro.
That's Gnostic teachings.
Let me tell you this, bro. Ain't no Satan in the scripture.
I'm be done. Let me just say this. I'm be done. That's Gnostic teachings. So what she should do is say, "Look, everybody, I'm teaching Gnostic teachings, and if y'all can either pick this or pick the regular book of the Bible." That's just be honest with the people, bro. Don't just try to say, "No, we interpreted in the Bible wrong." Don't do that. When we know that what you're talking about, a serpent in the garden, don't come from the regular Bible. That's not the context of what we're reading right there. Now, that's what I'm saying, bro. She needs to stay in the context of what we're reading when we're dealing with the regular Bible. Now, she want to go to these extra books and all that, then you tell the audience the goddamn truth. I land my plane. Let's go ahead and let Corey go ahead and read what we got to read about this book.
Yeah, I hope I don't break up again.
All right, go ahead, family.
All right. Let me get to it. All right. Okay, and it said this is chapter 2 of the second book of the Oahspe book. And it said, in the time of the habitations of Asu was 8,000 years. They survived 2,000 years after the time of the birth of the Ayans. These are the white folks I'm about to tell you about. which is to say, Asu dwelt on the earth 6,000 years and then conceived of the chosen of God, which are these white people, and I'm about to show y'all. And after that, they survived yet 2,000 years. And Asu, Adam, disappeared off the face of the earth. And there remained the sacred people, which is the Ians, and the carnivorous people, the Drooks. And the Ians were white and yellow, but the Drooks were brown.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Can y'all hear me? I think the Corey fell off. Boy, hey, he was getting into it. I told you over here at the Lions Den, we got so many goddamn people, man. I don't know. I think Sonny think he got it figured out. He think it be some lions just be sleeping and then they come out and roar at your ass. And then you be like, where the hell he come from? You see, that's what we do over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
go ahead. There you go. All right, you got to start back because you was out for like at least 45 seconds.
So where you going back with this with that Ezekiel? Are you trying to put that with that Ezekiel?
No, he's pulling out information from their Bible, from the Oahspe Bible, and he's showing how they're making the white creatures in here, whatever, I don't know what they call them, more superior than the black ones in this book. Go ahead, Takori.
So the Ian people. So anytime you hear about the Ian people and how they are sacred people, those are the white people, according to them. But I got another scripture. I got another one. Hold on. Let me get to that scripture.
It was brown. You left off at brown, and we couldn't hear the color of the other people.
Oh, okay. My bad. Hold on. Okay.
Is this a smoking weed doctrine, broski? Because I'm gonna go ahead and smash this in a minute.
You said this is smoking weed doctrine? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
So let me get back to reading it though.
Just real walkie-talkie, broski. I'm just gonna keep it real walkie-talkie. I don't know, bro, where you from, you at, but us in Chicago, we smashing everything, man, like Big Ten basketball.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know where you at, bro.
No, this that book,
man. I'm gonna do right now.
Hey,
no, this is not the Bible. This is not the Bible.
Right. This that.
I know it ain't the script. That's what I'm about to tell you. Listen, broski. Listen, what I'm about to tell you. I studied since I was 14 years old out of the hardest camp in Chirac. So it's hard for me to listen to you, but I'm gonna give you a second though. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, now hold on.
Wait. This is not his information. This is the guy's information over there on China called.
Yeah, this is not my information.
So he just
so don't attack me. Go attack him.
Yeah, just let him bring it out, brother, and then speak your mind on it because we want to know your input on it. So don't hold back after he finishes.
Yeah, this they stuff. We showing you what's in their book and how it's racist. Go ahead, Decor. TKO.
Okay, so it said in verse 4, it said the Ians were yellow and was white and yellow, but the Drooks was brown and black. The Ians were small and slender, but the Drooks was tall and stout. Now, because the Drooks had not previously obeyed the Lord and went and dwelled with the Assyrians, and there was a half-breed race born on the earth called the Yak, signifying the ground people. They burrowed in the ground like beasts in the forest, and the Yak did not walk wholly upright, but also went on all fours. And it said, and God said, watch this now. God said, because the Yaks cannot be taught the crime of incest, behold, they shall not dwell forever on the earth. So God wants these niggas to learn incest so they could dwell forever on the earth. Also, So this is what they book is talking about, but they want to talk about.
Oh, he fell off again. This reminds me of the Big Hair Scientist book. I mean, the doctor, the core, whatever his name is.
You still get me that, sis? Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. He fell off again.
Yeah, I think yeah, I think it's when I get off the stream yard thing and go to another slide, it does that. It eventually disconnect or something like that.
Go ahead, we hear you.
Okay, let me yeah, y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now here's the one where God corrupted these folks also because they was doing righteous. This is verse 8 in the same chapter. And it says, and the Iron prospered and spread over the face of the earth. These are the white people. And it says, hundreds and thousands of cities and mounds built they, and they rejoiced in the glory of the all created things. Neither killed they man, which is a fucking lie, nor beasts, nor fish, nor birds, nor creeping things that breathed the breath of life. And God saw that that man was good and grateful in all things. And God called them to the angels of heaven, saying, why are the irons good, for yet they are still ignorant? Yet they are ignorant. And the angels answered, saying, because thou said unto us, go ye as guardian angels and inspire men to.
Hello?
Yeah, he went to another page.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what's good?
He fell off again. He'll be back.
Okay. You fell off again, but you want me to teach a little bit?
Yeah, go
Before you
ahead.
come
Go
back?
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's whenever I get off my screen.
Yeah. I ain't trying to, disrespect you. Um,
But you could go ahead though.
yeah, for sure. I'm just letting you know, this is just how we teach, because we just born to teach like this. You heard me? Where we grew up at. It ain't no woman or no man that's gonna teach us outside of this Chi-Town teaching. You heard? So this is real walkie-talkie. It's nobody that's gonna be above you as a white man or a so-called Chinese man, an Asian man, or Wu Bop the band. It's gonna be yourself, and that's what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's what he taught us. Anybody that's raised in Chicago or in Cook County, Cook County is your biggest county outside of Orange County in the United States. It would never be nobody that teaches us, a black man. So I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But guess what? It's weakness to us. It's just a weak spirit. You heard? It's just a weak spirit. I can't come out of that spirit. You heard? Do y'all hear me?
Bruh, what
Hello?
are you talking about?
I'm saying what you talking about. I can't come out of no spirit that's weakness. That's what I'm talking about. What is you talking about?
I'm talking about exposing those niggas over there with this Oahspe Bible.
Man, listen. We ain't talking about no Oahspe Bible.
We was
Listen,
talking about an Oahspe Bible.
look. Where you want to? Where you want to go in the book? And Deuteronomy, give me.
What are you
Wait, no,
talking
no, no,
about?
Hold on.
no.
Pause.
Wait, brother. Wait. Hold on. We are talking about that. This is the discussion. We've been talking about that. So we let him present his information, and then you talk about what you got to say after you present it. Please, thank you. Because we want to know this information. We've been talking about this.
Yeah. Well, so it's in the back chat because my shit just don't go off when I go to another screen and read it.
I'm trying. Well, hold on, Paul. Give me Deuteronomy 6:4. Now we gonna deal with this.
Wait, this ain't got nothing to do with our Bible yet. This got something to do with that Bible. So let us talk about that first. And then we're gonna talk.
I'm gonna tear that down. I can't
you can do that.
how y'all can deal with this.
We dealing with it right now. We have to deal with the information first. We can't be biased towards the information. We have to deal with the information first, because we don't know this. A lot of people don't know that. I didn't still know this, so we just pulling it out. This only brother that knows more into the book. We don't. Let him speak on it. Don't argue with him. He's on your side. So he just want to speak on it because he know more about it. Okay? And then you can speak on it after he's done. Please let him rock. And then I'm going to let you rock. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was saying that. If every time I go to another screen, it just everything disconnects. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Everything pretty much disconnect when I go to another screen. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I have to go to get my laptop. I have to go to my house and read it from my laptop or share it on my laptop so everybody else can read it. You have the chapter, the verse, and all that other stuff on there. But yeah, because Apostle, he over there debating them fools right now. He's over there, and I don't even think he got this information.
No, that's okay. Apostle gonna let them show their hand what they got, and then when it's time for this, let them. Because I guarantee listen. Hold on, Karima. What they're doing, they're trying to tear down the Bible. They don't want to. They want to become. We the Oahspes. We're attacking your stuff. They don't want nobody to read their shit. I mean, this is easy. So let Apostle bang them out, because god dang it, he might know something about the book that he might have read. Because we all looked into it. But I'm sure Shanetta is in the way. I'm sure whoever else is in the way. His moderators blocking people who agree with Apostle. But hey, Apostle gonna be all right, because we're gonna come over here tomorrow and talk about it. We're gonna show their flaws. We're gonna show where Shanetta got in the way. We're gonna show where dude making outlandish statements. We're gonna show where bombs ain't supposed to be dropped.
Yeah.
We're gonna show that.
Yeah. Man, like,
see, look, we can come on the road and battle them. They scared to leave. They're scared to come over to Apostle platform. They're scared to come over here. They're scared to go to Yah World 777. You see what I'm saying? They're scared to go on different platforms. They have to be there.
Debating their comfort zone.
Right. And that's what I told them, probably you're not a champion. 7,000 go all over the goddamn social media networks and platforms. Black Jesus do too.
Yeah, I even
have to be at home.
Look, I even called them out on side of the channel. I was in the back chat and I called them out on side of the channel.
Right. You want to use my name to pump these damn clowns up? No. You can't look to Corey, like it's an insult for you even to be debating them. But this would be, another debate, outside of the Lions Den, but you got debates in different platforms too. You can't even find neither one of these guys' debate record. I looked.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, man, but like when he started talking about the Bible, I mean, like I've been wanting to rip into them niggas over there for the longest, But
Right.
I don't want to go over there and try to get no attention and shit like that.
It
So
ain't even that. I'm just telling you. I ain't even that the core. I'm telling you the game is gonna be played over there. The turning down, the mutant, all that shit.
Yeah,
All that, his goofy ass audience. If
that's
they
how
really
it
want the
was when I was
information to
on
come out,
Garfield channel.
where?
When I was on Garfield channel.
Oh, I thought you
When
said go to Garfield channel. No, it's worse over there.
Nah, yeah, that's what happened to me when I went on that nigga channel. He asked me how about the economic solution, and I said if black people want to have an economy independently, we should make our own currency. And he kicked me off the goddamn show for saying that shit.
I seen that. He kicked him out straight. Yeah, he did. He kicked him out.
Yeah, he played games with me 2 days ago to Corey. You know, he in there trying to debate himself.
So I said,
right?
man, this nigga ain't no black. He ain't got
he let the white boy just rock or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he had white boy month.
He
had white boy month on there on Black History Month. And all them niggas was respecting that motherfucker, but when a nigga like me got on that hoe, they treated me like trash and shit like
one
that.
Of his sources was one of the white boy sources. Yeah, one of the white boy sources was himself, his own information. Like
That's
no, Joe.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time to even go try to even debate on platforms like that.
Man, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you. All right, Takora, go ahead and unless Eric has something to say, but go ahead and start back up on what you got. You was getting into it too before you fell off, man. Maybe you can start back up a couple more lines up above where you.
When you fall off, JJ or him is just gonna keep going until you come back on. But we want you to get some of the information out. So we know you're gonna fall off. If you fall off, we're gonna just take over. Okay?
All right.
Me?
Yeah, you and Jeremiah Judah can just take over once you fall off.
No disrespect to the panel, Jeremiah Judah, but y'all got a great cast tonight. Keep going forward. You know, it's a great conversation, and you know that's all I had to say.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, go ahead, TKO.
Okay, now watch this. This is verse 9 of the same chapter, of the same book. And it said, and God saw the man was good and grateful in all things, and God called unto the angel, saying, why these iron good? Why these white folks good? For as yet they are ignorant. And the angel answered, saying, because thou said unto us, go ye guardian angels and inspire men to live without evil, so that we get administrator unto the Ians, the white folks, not nobody else, the white folks. And look at what it says, garden it and inspire them night and day. What about the Droops? What about the damn Droops? The black and brown tall people. What about them? But let's continue.
Right.
And God
don't
said,
deal with them, though. Oh, God don't deal with them, huh? The Droops.
He pretty much said, forget them. Even the niggas that came out of them tried to destroy them. That's how much hate.
And these Droops, do they represent the black man in this book? Is this what you're saying? Okay, he fell off. But so far from what I'm gathering, Selah Shalom and Cosmo D, this book.
They the black and brown people that I just read.
They the black and brown, y'all.
Yeah, the black and brown people. And the Ians are the white and the yellow people.
All right, hold on, walk with me now, because you're saying a lot. So the Ians, everybody write this down. The Ians is the white and yellow folk. They get the privilege in this book.
They get the moral concepts, and they got to teach it to us, which mean they civilizing the black people.
Wow.
That's what they doing. And then they guard the shit that I'm about to read right now. They guard corrupts them and teach them to fight back against the black folks they claim taking their shit. when it's in real history, it's the white folks taking their stuff. So when black people read this, they like when people read this, they like the jukes are the black people and demonizing the black people and saying that we the ones that go around taking stuff from the white people.
So what I'm trying to figure out, why are they trying to go over there trying to demonize the Bible and they not telling people about this?
Cause they don't know nothing about this.
They
They
know
don't
about
know.
it. I'm sure
Man,
they read that book
they,
religiously.
they,
That
they
dude
don't.
been
They
on.
don't.
They don't want
Listen,
us to
listen.
know, to Corey.
No, I'm talking about like they don't really like. Well, let's put it like this.
So when
Let's
you
put it like
debate
this.
this guy, so when you encounter him, Corey, you ask him, well, can you explain the meaning of this, bro? Who do the Druids represent? Do they represent black and brown people and the Indians? Who do they represent? They represent the white and yellow. Why are they seem like they get more privilege in this book than everybody else? Explain this chapter and verse I speak. You know, you go to you find all these different ones that's fucked up and that's messed up in this book, and a preliminary, you say this is what I'm bringing to the table. Tell me what is your complaints that you're gonna bring to the table. So there ain't no goddamn ambush scholarship. Here go, I got you 10 things that I can bring. You bring your 10. That's how we do that. That way we keep it on page. Or if 10 is too much, narrow it down to 5. Here go 5 things that we need to deal with your book. I'm gonna show it to you before the goddamn debate. I'm gonna tell you right here in the goddamn preliminary. Now, what's your 5 things? So you ain't jumping all over the goddamn. So he ain't jumping all over the goddamn place. You see what I'm saying? We want to know about this right here. Actually, we can do a whole goddamn hour talk about this right here. Now, what's your one thing you want to talk about? See, they want to jump all over and read and tell us what we missing and all that. Yeah, we know what we missing. Y'all want taking shit and stealing it. Your
And
book
this is
missing shit.
and this is the reason why we gotta know about the people who wrote this shit, because we need to know the mindset of these people.
Right. Now go ahead
But
and
they
finish. Go
but
ahead,
they like
family.
but they like y'all sound dumb telling us, oh, he's a 33-degree
Can
Mason.
I speak?
You got darn right. So now we're gonna show you what this 33-degree Mason knowledge he got in here with this white supremacy he got in here. Something you not telling these people. Why you trying to go into our book and talk about Joseph? Let's talk about these white folks who is chosen in your book.
Right. Go ahead, E. What you got to add to the bill?
Yeah. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you, family.
Okay, family. Yeah. It's speaking Shalom. What I would say is that the brother, he bringing out a lot of knowledge, but what I would say is it's some corrective knowledge that you need to be that's need to be had tonight, brother. It's just sorry to say it. You hear me? And one thing is you have to, for one, everybody is not against you, but one thing is about it that we know the United States government and several dignitaries across the 7 continents have dictated wrongs on our people. So that's the one thing. So now, when you get off of that, now we're going to talk about how do we correct that. And one thing is when you deal with your women and children and you tell them to sit down and tell them, listen, babe, I love you. Whoop, bop, the bam. We gonna sit down and talk. And she gonna love you a little bit different way. You heard?
Yeah,
The,
family. But that's
the
for another.
next thing,
Yeah, we
Hey
get
man,
that,
what
but
are
that's
you
for another
talking
show,
about,
bro.
bro?
Yeah, that's for another show, man. We talking about the attack that they have on our book over there. And they trying to put this book up, and we showing you things in this book that's basically is racism right here in your face. So, brother, we're gonna stick to that topic. E, I can set you where you can do
wait,
talk with E.
what do you
Talk
say
with
is
E.
racism? Okay. When you say it's racism, Well, okay,
Okay, well, just
give
let
me,
the brother finish reading, then we'll do the questions afterward, bro. Because we don't want to, distract the brother from getting this out. This is really important information. And then we'll talk about what he read, if you don't mind, brother.
Okay, cool.
All right, bet. Peace. All right, go ahead, Corey.
Okay, so now they go at being a setup artist. So God in this verse, God is saying why y'all made these INs good and stuff like that. Corrupt them. Now watch this. He said, and the angels withdrew a while from the INs, and it came to pass, and it came to pass that they restored their cities and their mounds ample provision of food and raiment for the winter, but the Drooks followed not the example of the INs. So we the idiots. For the Drooks stored up nothing. And when the angel departed a little way, evil came unto the Drooks and said unto them, behold, it is winter. You are hungry, go over there, go ye over to the ladder and possess the stores of the INs. And the Drooks plundered the INs, and
So the angels that created the Drooks and the INs now got them warring against each other. That's what it sounds like to me. The Drooks, he's finna come back on. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a hold of this. I think
see
so,
the Drooks, they went and see the angels corrupted the Drooks because
right,
God didn't.
the
It wasn't.
blacks.
It wasn't good enough for the INs to be walking righteous. So God corrupted both of them and made them fight each other and told the INs don't fight neither.
Oh,
Because in they shit it teaches don't fight back against the niggas. Don't fight back against people who's taking your stuff.
okay,
But
wait,
also at the
wait.
same
So
time,
so wait. The God creates them. So wait, the God Jehovah I don't really create them. It's the angels that create these people, right?
nah,
Or
it
is it?
was the God that created them.
Oh,
And when
Jehovah
they were
I.
finished, yeah.
Right.
And when they
Okay,
were
go ahead.
finished, God looked down at them and seen that they were doing righteous, and God got mad and told the angels to go corrupt them. So the
Oh,
angels
wait a
went to
minute.
go
Okay,
corrupt them.
that's okay, but you got to stop right there. Wait a minute. So this guy creates them. They on the earth doing righteous, right? Ain't that what we supposed to be doing? He gets mad and sends his angels to corrupt the Negroes, the brown people.
Corrupt both
Is that where we at
the
in the
black,
story? Yeah, the
both the
blacks
black and the white
and the
people.
brown. Oh, corrupt
The,
both of them. Have them
yeah,
fight.
corrupt all of them and had them fighting shit like that
All right, let's
because
stop.
he
All right,
wanted them to
hold
do.
up, correct. I'm gonna stop. Now, what was the purpose of this guy doing this?
Because
This
he's a setup artist. He ain't he can't
wow.
he Here's the thing, he can't make up his own mind. He got mad at man for depending on him that he created. He got mad at man for depending on him who he created.
This is ridiculous. I
This is
mean,
retarded.
this is. I mean, so how are they trying to compare this against the Bible? I mean, so what kind of lesson do we learn from this?
I
From
learned
that
that
guy?
I learned that this book is a book of not only white supremacy, but a God who can't even make up his mind on whether his own children should obey him and depend on him and corrupting everybody and making everybody fight. Not only just that, but he also said that he's gonna drown the children. I can pull that stuff up too. While he talking about the Bible saying go and go kill the suckling children, he talking about he's gonna literally drown the women and the children. That's in another verse in the book.
Mm, mm. So this God is mad at his creation. So he sends angels down for us to war. So what is the goddamn silver lining of this book? Because he said that they have a new revelation. They said our revelation Christ.
This is why our Bible said, "Be aware of those that come with a new spirit."
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? This is a new spirit. This some new shit, and it's white supremacy. It's white supremacy. It's making
Okay.
us look like we the damn demons and that they the righteous angels and stuff. and this nigga Salah trying to push the book. It makes sense now that he got mad at Captain Tazariak and them saying that the white man, when they say that Esau is the white man, even though I know y'all don't believe that, but saying that Esau is the white man and stuff, and he's getting all emotional because they say that the white man is the devil. He's getting emotional because that book done fucked his mind up, because that book done psychologically told him that white people are greater than him. So he's attacking him. And then guess what he said in his video on Sinetta? He said they was doing this shit. Joseph and them was doing this shit before Esau. But Esau is their uncle. So how is Esau nephews predating him? When they was talking about Jacob's son selling him into slavery. Esau already existed, but the stupid dude said that Esau didn't exist.
Right. Yeah, see what I'm talking about?
This is stupid shit. This is, you know what? I might not even debate that guy, man.
I mean,
I just
I
thought,
don't think he. Yeah, Corey, I just don't think it's let. I mean, I think you should keep exposing the book, but there is no debate. You keep coming on here doing lessons about this book.
I'm gonna keep exposing the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging up stuff because they want to promote it. Ain't nobody look, dude can't even come on here and tell us nothing about the book. He's too busy trying to attack. Look, he ain't told us nothing about this book, bro. When I first encountered him, bro, he wouldn't answer. I said, open up the book. Name me the first 10 books of it. He wouldn't name them. I said, go to chapter 3.
What you talking about, JJ?
I'm talking about the dude that's pushing his Oahspe books, Selah Shalom and Cosmo D from outer space.
Hell no. That's a straight up smoke weed doctrine, bro.
Right. They talking about they talking about you know, you're gonna get captured by these aliens and all this old stuff, man. So that stuff that Corey read was pretty eye-opening, man. And that points directly to showing that they have in this book a certain preference for the INs. These are the white and the yellow looking, I guess, are they creatures or humans? And then what's the black ones called? Jornions? What they called? To Corey? What the black ones called? Y'all, anybody write it down? I forgot already.
The
Droops. There you go, the Droops. Yeah. They the black and the brown. So I don't even know what they are. I don't even know what if they ain't over there trying to tell us anything about this Bible, y'all come to try to. I mean, it ain't even Holy Scripture. The author of the book said this is not even the Holy Scripture.
Look,
I'm telling these idiots.
JJ, it ain't even that hard. It's easy walkie-talkie, bro.
It ain't even Holy Scripture.
What is
on here right here.
The author of the book. Tell these idiots.
JJ. Hey, there's a comment on here talk about some sister. I don't know if she's talking about me, but it said the way he distorts that book is the same way niggas distort the Bible. Now I don't know what that means.
Well, she mean by distorting the Bible. She talking about like the ISUPKs and we gonna have slaves in the kingdom. That's distorting the Bible. I get what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, go get the book. If y'all ain't got that book, go get the book so y'all can expose that it ain't stupid before they try to bring that shit out and stuff like that.
Well, it's one way. It's one way that you can impose that. Not to.
I think the sister want to come up here. Oh no, I'm sorry. You were speaking. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, family.
No, go ahead, JJ.
I think I am. Manna wants to get on here and speak about the book, or I'm thinking that's what it is. So she said, "Okay, why was that not Yahweh that caused it?" Okay, so she's against God, and I guess she's rocking with the. See, we're talking about their book today. We're reading their book. See, that's the problem with some people.
Yeah, why y'all always want to shift everything on our book?
Right, sister, please. All right, I'm telling you. If you so you ain't paying attention to that. We talking about. We're talking about their book, But if you want to come on here and talk about Yahweh, that's what they're doing. We want to hear. Don't you want to hear all the stuff that's in that book? We heard what Yahweh caused the flood. We heard about that before, right? Huh? The Sumerians said. I mean, people all over. It's 2,000 flood stories all over the world. We weren't the first to say it. Hey, wrong with you? But sister,
look, JJ, look,
yeah, go
look.
ahead, bro.
The one thing that you have in your corner is that you have that favor of the Most High, and so what I would tell you is just keeping that favor, bro. You ain't gotta you don't have to argue back and forth, brother. Broski, you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know, but
keeping it real, walkie
yeah,
talkie,
yeah,
bro. I just hear
yeah.
you
This is a
sometime,
debate
bro.
league, man. That's all that's going on. But it's
No,
about
yeah,
information.
no, I hear you. I'm the same way. You feel me? How we are from the start. I can't take no debate from nobody because I already know how
Yeah,
we are. You feel me?
right. I feel you on
So,
that thing.
yeah, that's real walkie talkie. So, but when you look at Yeshaya 43 and 10, Yeshaya 44:24. I mean, it's just too much information, bro, for you not to understand that you cannot pick up from. Real talk. But go ahead, bro.
All right, man. Yeah, I appreciate you jumping on the panel for the first time. Usually I be seeing you in the audience, so yeah, peace. But anybody can come up here. We don't have a problem with that. Uh, but like I said, this is not Sister Ayamana. This is about the Oahspe book. We not now. If you want to hear probably about they explain about the Bible today, that's probably on another channel. But today we talking about the Oahspe. So I don't know what the discrepancy is, but Takora, was you done with your readings there, family? TKO.
Yeah, I'm done right now. I'm gonna go pull up some more stuff and go read some more stuff, and I'm gonna place it in the back chat. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah. Save just put you together a presentation and have it
Yeah,
ready, locked and loaded. If this dude want to just, hey, you come up with 5 things that you've seen in here that you would like to discuss with him about in this debate, and he can come up with the 5 things that he want to have his complaint about. All this stuff. We don't know where each other coming from. How we gonna have a structured debate or discussion? Nah, I ain't gonna bro, because it's a lot in that book that we can point out. Okay, somebody said sacred text, Oahspe book of knowledge, the book and following book of Cornathian was not part of the. See, I read this yesterday. Was not part of 1882 or 1890. So they got pieces missing, y'all. I read this yesterday. Essene Nazarite. Now watch this, y'all. Look at it. Look. Sacred text, Oahspe book of knowledge, the book and the following book of Corinthian was not part of the 1882 or 1891 published version, but was found later as fragments of the original proof sheets. It may have been a part of the Book of Ben. Remember, this Book of Ben is not really complete. Now, look, chapter 11. Now, look how they spell this, Jehovah. You cannot find this word nowhere, no dictionary, nowhere, but only in Newberg's book. Now, Jehovah spoke to his sons and daughters. His voice came up out of the marsh and down from the heavens above. And the children and men heard him and saw and raised up because the spirit in them. And they answered him, who is Almighty? I don't know but I read where there was other parts missing from yesterday. But okay, Karima, go ahead and get that off the screen right there. You got more? Okay, what is it more? Let me see. Okay, what are we trying to read here? Give me thy light when I was a child of beside thee. Man, come on, man. I ain't finna read this, man. This ain't even sacred book. Let me read y'all the part where the man got me up here reading it like it's a real holy scripture. Come on, man. What they said, let me show you what they said about it. The dude said that this ain't even a holy book. Go ahead, Corey, keep talking to while I find this.
yeah, man. But man, that stuff that I read, I'm not making that up, man. Y'all can go get that book. Y'all can go get that book. That's in the 2nd chapter. And then I'm about to pull up the other chapter, the very first chapter about their creation story and how God forgot to let them use their legs to walk, but had them crawling on their stomach. He left them crawling on their darn stomach. Hold on. Yeah, he left them niggas crawling on their damn stomach and stuff, and then went and you made them use their legs. So what type of creation story is this? So man, go get the book. If y'all don't believe me, this the shit that they trying to push. And yes, his numbers over there are increasing and stuff over there. I can't lie. His numbers over there are increasing. So before they try to push this Oahspe Freemasonic bull crap, we gonna have to destroy this first.
Well, he
That's
got
just fact.
he got something other backing him. It's funny, he got something other backing him. But his champion over there is telling him, screaming out, it's a racist book. The same thing you saying. And something that ain't trying to hear it.
The pie know it's a racist book too.
Yes, I keep telling you we was on her panel yesterday.
So
all right,
it's
now,
two different
Freeman,
people.
you must have been in my head because you put this right up. I sure was going to put this up. You put this right up. We need to read some more of this, y'all. Now, okay, let me go ahead. All right. Now, this is the Oahspe is a 19th century mind control book by Fallon Mortal. All right. It says the Oahspe is only of the earth, not sky or spirit. Okay. So I don't even know what they're talking about. Okay, let's just keep reading some of their stuff. It has no love or soul understanding of the true infinite creator. All right. This page is only for the serious student willing to research why Oahspe is a false teaching. This is documents that 7,000 drug out. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna read it again for some of the people who wasn't here 2 days ago when I already busted this out. So Corey got good information. We got more for you. All right. It says, due to the shocking truth we have discovered in our research, we are making an updated second edition available in the new year of the book, Oahspe, Sam's Message of Future. All right, let's just keep. I'm just reading what he got on there. We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes. I said Oahspe is a 19th century mind control book. Right? Go to the website for the 19th century medium. Look, they're dealing with mediums, y'all. Mr. Pageant for the full session of comments of Oahspe from Spirit World quotes. They're dealing with mediums. They're going in there having their seances and got their Ouija boards all out and spinning the bottle, all that, bro. I think I have written enough on the subject of the Oahspe Bible, and it was fitting that I should do so. I can't see that part, Karima. All right, come on, let's pull up a little bit, Karima. Go up a little bit. Important, before buying an Oahspe, read other books. This is what the spiritualists are saying. Principles of Nature, Her Divine Revelation. Y'all can go to that. And Avoid of Mankind. That's 800 pages. Proof, it said, for proof of twisted plagiarism by Newberg and to find a deeper understanding. It says, important, before buying an Oahspe, read other books. So you got to be careful what you're throwing out here in the front of the community, everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, for proof of twisted plagiarism. Now, they're going to have to answer about this. Why are the accusations of plagiarism in this Oahspe book? We already know you took stuff from the Bible. You take it from everybody else. All right? For proof of twisted plagiarism by Newberg and to find a deeper understanding. Study Andrew Jackson Davis. They want you to study other races. Andrew Jackson Davis, you know, the one for the Confederates. You know, he was president one time. Him and goddamn Abe Lincoln, both of them president at the same time, I think. 1847 book, first of the 26, what they say, infantry received works in the trance states. A lot of it is about trances, putting you in a trance. The Principles of Nature, you can read Her Divine Revelations and A Voice to Mankind. That has 800 pages. Okay, Karima, can you go up some so it can kind of clear up? Go up, scroll it up some. So we're going to get into it. Can you scroll up, Karima?
See, one thing that I do know is that these people, they are naturally racist. So they're gonna eventually put some stuff in that book that give you a hint of their supremacist-like ways. No matter how righteous they try to make a book, it's in them. They can't help but put some shit like that in there. And this man said an angel grabbed his hand and made him write these books for 50 weeks.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I can't
so
really.
you're,
Okay, yeah, speak on the family. It's clearing up for me. Okay. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. So, uh, John Newborn, he said that an angel came up to him and grabbed him by the hand and started writing a book for him with his hand. You know what I'm saying? Told him to don't eat vegetables for 50 weeks. Now, it makes sense that they wanted the IN people to not eat vegetables. I mean to eat vegetables only in this book, and had the black people being like monstrous carnivore meat eater and stuff like that, and demonizing us as being animals. So that supremacist shit gonna automatically be in that book because it's in them. Because anything that you write, it is conceived from your mind. And so it's gonna be eventually programmed into your writings, anything that you write. And so he put some racist stuff in there because that's what that book is all
Wait.
about.
Can
So
I speak on that?
hold on. Anytime you see about the INs in that book, just know they gods, and just know they the white people that God chose over the other races of people.
All right, go ahead, brothers. I'm gonna finish trying to read this on the screen. It's kind of hard for me to read, but go ahead, brother. You got something to say?
Yeah. You saying that white people said that's one of the kind of craziest things that I've heard, brother. I understand that we live in a different time and age, but that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. When you
Do you
saying
even know
white people in general, man, that's hard for me to even.
in general what? In general what? What do you?
Sakura, just roll with it. Okay, come on, let's get back to it.
Okay,
All right,
yeah. Let's get back to
let's
it.
get back
Okay.
to it. All right, now you go ahead, Corey. Was you still going, or you want me to read some more on the screen here?
Yeah, you can read some more on the screen.
Okay, it says scroll this new page for links for more information. It said the lack of discrimination is distinguishing the true from the false is the thing that makes mankind fail everywhere in the world. Unveiling the Oahspe and Newberg's a verse in the 1881 unpublished. There's an 1881 unpublished Oahspe. Now it's messing up on the screen. I can't really see it. Oh man. Okay, I got to clear up, Karima. I can't see this no more. Okay, there you go. Okay, this is a secret, oh man. This is a staffing of itself with him. Seek. Man, it's messing up. Okay, hold on. Let me try to read this big paragraph. Okay, the spiritual message to Newberg in the verse within it. See, you needed to hear the verse. I can't see this, man. I can't see it. I can't see it. Hold on. The spiritual message in Newberg. No, I can't see it, Kareem. It ain't working out for me today like it did the other day. Corey, can you see it? You got it on your TV in the house?
It's too small. You know what I'm saying?
Don't move it right there. The spiritual verse of Newberg to Newberg in this verse within the instructions for prophecy in the unpublished 1881 original Oahspe. Okay, let's read this prophecy real quick. This is the secret, oh man. This is the alluring of thyself with him. Seek then to make him thine own holy book, and thou art a servant coming to a master to read and write letters for thee. Such is not Kadam, Kadmon, which is one of their guys. I don't know what the hell they talking about. But this spiritual message to Newberg in this verse within the instructions for prophecy is in 1881 original Oahspe is directly connected with the book of Ben in Oahspe and its or Rancher box. This message perhaps ended the transmission for Oahspe or soon after, and would also explain why Oahspe Blugla is incomplete. So they got something called the Oahspe Bugla that is incomplete. It said this message perhaps ended the transmission for Oahspe or soon after, and would explain why the Oahspe is incomplete. What is that? We need to know about why this is incomplete. Did Newberg lack of humbleness mean his ego wanted the power that being a prophet would bring? It seems to man happening during the incomplete book of Ben. They have an incomplete book. You niggas got incomplete books. The book of knowledge is unpublished, requiring all tools to do prophecy. This requiring whatever the hell they prophecy is, according to them, these people who study it, they ain't got everything in there for them to even complete their goddamn fake ass prophecy anyway, right? This required having the information of all entities of the infinite that Newberg incorrectly named Jehovah instead of the Godhead. Paraphrase on verse below. These were books of the interlude, which originally may have been called the Book of Knowledge collectively. We know the excellent research of Jim Denon that John Lent, the printer in 1881, was told by Newberg early in 1881 that the Spirit stopped the words by making his hands tear all the works he had received on his desk. He told Lent that the spirits told him to start again. What Lent and Newberg did then is inconsistent with the statement by Newberg because they both knew the importance of the transmission already conveyed. Okay, now it's messing up. See? Okay, let me straighten it back out because we can keep reading. We got questions too about your book. Damn, they ain't straightening it up, Kareem. But so far, Chikori, are you with me?
He made a claim. He said, y'all worry about the people in that book. I mean, outside the book. What about you? You ain't talking about the context in there. Well, we just went inside of it. Inside of it. So now what's your excuse now? What's your excuse now? We went inside of it. Now what you gonna...
Who's saying that?
The lie. He talk about y'all worry about white supremacy and y'all worry about Freemasonry. What about inner text? Well, we went in the text and we seen it in the text, inside the text, in black and white.
Right.
In black and white. So what are you talking about now? What's your excuse now? What's your excuse now? That book ain't even your book. You the goddamn monster eating carnivore in that goddamn book.
Yeah,
you need to put that shit down. You the drooks. Yeah. I'm a drook according to them. JJ 7000 a drook. Sinetta is a drook. Cosman is a drook, your boy. We all drooks. They the righteous Anans.
Get them, man.
This is foolish.
And then your God want to destroy people for being righteous?
For being righteous. Like make up your mind and shit like that. This is what we call a mentally unstable God. A God who can't even get his own mind right, but he trying to teach somebody some shit. But he can't even teach himself how to keep himself on one concept.
Damn.
And he can't even, and then he got defeated in his own kingdom. In his own, how you lose power in your own house? I got that verse too.
Wait a minute. So this guy gets defeated, y'all. Jehovah gets
power
defeated.
in his own house. Who kicked his ass? Excuse my language. But who kicked his behind in his own kingdom? Our God never got beat up in his own kingdom. Everybody was subjected under our God. But your God got his shit took from him. Somebody went into his kingdom and said, boy, run that shit. Excuse my language. Run that kingdom. And they got the kingdom from him.
This how weak that God is. Nobody knows this God. They need people like us to bring his God to the forefront. We're gonna beat your God up and send them back to the goddamn bottomless pit where they belong. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show the ignorance of this goddamn book. Now it says in the Oahspe Book of Ben, let me see the screen clear back up. All right. He told Lent that the spirits had told him to start again. When Lent and Newberg did then is inconsistent with the statement by Newberg because they both knew the importance of the transmission already received. They certainly were not to be thrown away. And we see this received work at higher quality than the published Oahspes. There's one is unpublished, and one is published. The remaining work with Lent for printing became the unpublished 1881 original, from which the verse we shall analyze below was taken. See the Oahspe supplement or part 1 Oahspe. It says they took great pains to have the original survived by making impressions at Newberg's dental office of all the printing plates. Another Oahspe, I mean, how many goddamn Oahspes y'all got? The 1882 was prepared and printed by someone other than Lent. You got people making Oahspes everywhere, y'all. Lent kept the dental impression original safe somewhere, but no one knows where they could be. But they were never used for publishing of the original 1881. Only some proof sheets have survived.
It's real walkie-talkie, JJ.
Yeah. A good mystic would know that there are 12. Yeah, brother, go ahead.
JJ, you own something, brother.
Right, it's right here on the screen. This ain't me. This is a source. Yep.
Man, Joe. Right. This cold right here, bro. This real walkie-talkie. I'm just sitting back, man. Just look. I'm like, damn, JJ, he own one.
Yeah, me and Takora, we own it. We ain't gonna let them get away with this. Now look, a good mystic would know there is 12 aspect entities of creator. Now it said in Oahspe book. Now look what they said about him. They said a good mystic would know that there's 12 aspects, entities of creator. In Oahspe book of Ben, it shows Jehovah as a Godhead and his children. In truth, one of the entities is Jehovah, Yahweh, or Yahweh. This being only one aspect of the Godhead, the first logos, the great infinite spirit, the great invisible grandfather. Jehovah is from Jovial, the planet Jupiter, which is the highest octave of the sun and represents the reverent mind. At the start of the book of Ben, only 8 entities or children are mentioned of the 12. Like they say, even a good mystic know that there's supposed to be 12. The book messing up already. All right, misleading. And it says only 8 entities or children are shown instead of the 12 in a misleading and vile manner. A higher number of entities are set out with symbols at the start, but explanations are not given for all 8 of them. Coleman is really Kadam, and es for Soph, in Hebrew, Sophia or Sophium or Jehovah, as the word is only seen in Newberg's Oahspe, and is fiction, and therefore cannot be the first logos. I mean, this information is just busting your head. The more and more we read it. You want us to continue? The infinite that he tried to persuade readers. Oh, it's messing up. Hold up, y'all. The infinite that he tried to persuade readers of Oahspe into accepting. Many things have been turned around to veil the truth. Did the transmission cease here? So we got to know about this. You got to come explain to us about this transmission. God damn it. You ain't telling us nothing. All we hear y'all doing over there on Sunday TV is crying about our book.
No.
Yeah, see, we destroying them on the inside the book and the outside sources of the book. So it really ain't no excuse for them.
Right. I'm saying, so I don't think they're ready for really smoke with us like that.
What's the sister? What the sister say? What the sister? What was she saying?
Who, Karima?
Yeah, yeah. What was she saying?
She wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, okay. I thought she had said so. Okay.
Yeah. All right, but all right, Shakori, you got more? You want me to keep reading? But and then once we scroll up, there's more. They talk about coats and everything. All right, well, she's gonna scroll up a little bit more. Go ahead, scroll up. Yeah, I'm trying to get something to eat. Can you scroll up a little bit more? All right, you might be at the right spot. My phone's lagging. All right, let's see what this says. All right, it's gonna clear up for me. But I mean, there's all right. Okay, it said Oahspe states reincarnation is false. We might have went too much. You know, I think Karima, can you? Okay. Let's see this. Okay, let's see this. Oahspe publicity now. Oh, here we go. All right, Oahspe publicity. No, look. Even the Oahspe post got mad at this guy. They got mad at JB Newberg. It said, okay, update warning notice. Okay. It says January 1st, 1999, Oahspe Publishing now exposed JB Newberg, a fallen 33-degree Mason. Even his own people, the Masons, placed him in their graveyard only by request of his family. But it was not to be an unmarked grave in New Mexico until he was long forgotten by Masons. Today, his headstones give him by the Oahspes. But this chisel symbolism seems to fit his contrived Bible, the Oahspe, and how he chiseled us with his fiction and old dangerous spiritualism, cult thinking with a tribal earth god named Jehovah. With Jehovah. You can't even look that up nowhere besides out of his goddamn book. You know, he just took a spinoff of the Bible and put Jehovah. All right? That request rites, rituals, and dangerous reverse Masonic initiations. This is what's going on, y'all. Huh? How come Selassie, whatever the hell his name is, and Cosmo D from outer space ain't telling us this? Because they wiki. See, wiki, get it? Wicca? That's all it is. Wiki. See? Wiki. That's why he calls himself Cosmo D. I get it. Rituals and dangerous reverse Masonic initiations. Initiations dating back to the 14th and 15th century to him, the Grand Chief Newberg. Newberg's own letters in 1882 and 1884. He palmed all of his off as the creator of all this is, and the Great Spirit and others. We do not dare take too seriously debate too many inconsistencies for many years. Such was the earth power that this book held, while we all thought it must be only such book. Okay, let me see. I can't hardly see that. All right, hold up. Okay, let me get to the next line. Sorry about that, y'all. It's kind of hard for me to see. All right. Okay. The 1881 unpublished Oahspe is quite different. Now they got different ones. It's different, y'all. Pay attention. The 1881 unpublished Oahspe is quite different, but he must have. Wait, I need to see this clear. But this is important right here, y'all. The brother done changed his mind, y'all. Hold up. It's gonna clear up. Says the 1881 unpublished Oahspe is quite different for he must have checked. Oh no. Okay, there it is. All right, better. All right. He must have changed the infinite into Jehovah because it is quite contradictory, and to Thomas Paine like to be Jehovah. The 1881 tells us not to continue the things that were once done in the name of God, like Jehovah, Shechemah, etc. See the contradiction? But to be in good works for others instead of uttering the Godhead or chatting. I can't see that, it's kind of cut off. Something about the Godhead, would praise, probably chattering or praising the God they would praise, not to be okay, what they say? Some of our priests. Hold on, let it come up again, y'all. Okay, yeah. Not to be heeding priests, rites, or rituals and mind controlling initiations anymore. Above all, to have discernment, to be an individual thinker and not a priest follower. Today, in light of higher truth, Jehovah has no place in a thinking person's mind. The 1881 matches good old Thomas Paine quite beautifully. Look, so they said he didn't got this from Thomas Paine. He didn't got caught plagiarizing Thomas Paine. You might well just have us singing Yankee Doodle Doo. The 1881 tells us not to continue the things that were once done in the name of God's Jehovah. Okay, I read that. Okay, hold on. All right. So the 1881 is telling us not to continue with them. The things that were once done in the name of God. So why are you running around here? You ain't even going with the original version, Selah Shalom. Because you steady running around talking about Jehovah. And it says, and 1881 tells us not to, oh, wait a minute. Not to continue. What they say? The things that were once done in the name of God's. You got to explain that. Are you still doing that? According to your book, it say you don't do that. In the 1881 unpublished Oahspe. Which one do you got? You got the 1882 to the 1880, the 1882 to the 1884? You're not even rocking with the original. You won't even tell us which version you got because you never told us anything about your damn book. We had to go ahead and peek in there ourselves. All right, it's gonna clear up. Let me keep reading. Yeah, this is the information I found the other day. You know? All right. Clear up TV. Okay. The 1881 unpublished is quite different. Okay, I read that. Today, in light of higher, okay, has no place for thinking in a person's mind. 1881 matches good old Thomas Paine. If one removes mention of Jehovah, but the 1882 and 1891, after much research, are rendered dangerous, schizophrenic works when not understood enough to be par fiction and much, what does that say? Much symbolism for mental gymnastics. This may explain why it's seemingly harmless rites and rituals have left too many of its weakest thinkers, its strongest devotees, and cult members with various, let's say, abnormal and physical problems, various mental and physical problems fooling with this book. Sometimes these conditions are so serious they require intervention, and many have permanent mental impairment, unable to live a full life for their soul and development. This book has damaged many people. It has damaged the lives of children out of such families and all. These Newburgh casualties will arrive on the other side of life, ignorant as babies for believing instead of developing their own inspiration to find a higher truth. It is man that pulled down this horror on himself. It is not comprehending the divine principles of nature. Man makes earth magic for destruction and don't even know it because of his intoxication of self and might, as his Oahspe book teaches. Newburgh received. Anybody want to say something before I continue? Keep reading.
Hey JJ, I got
I can
another
say this
text.
for a whole
I finally
demonstration.
pulled up.
Man, go ahead, bust it out. We can bust it. Tell the chops to come over here right now. We'll bust their head right now. And this is just with two articles we got. There's plenty more out there. Trust and believe that. This ain't nothing but spiritualism, nothing but faithism. All right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in that chapter I brought out, I just looked it up. It was called the First Book of the Lord.
First book of the Lord.
Lord, like Lord, like Lords. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong because my accent, but the first book of the Lord. In chapter 3, verse 24. Let me read something to you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now they say we was molesting these folks. That's what they say. Now watch this right here. This is verse 22. And it says, so the Lord inspired the other people besides the Ions to make them wear clothes, and thus they wore them. And again, the Lord brought the Ions together in the lodges and cities, and he said unto them, henceforth ye have lived upon the earth as the example of righteousness, and your brother have mingled with the tribes of darkness shall no longer molest you. So they saying that we molested these folks, but you be your defenders and protectors. But therefore, and be a new tribe on the earth. And they were called the Ionians because they were half-breed betwixt with the Drukes and the Ians. So which mean the black folks and the white folks mixed. But watch this right here. The Ionians, which are the mixed people from the blacks and the whites, the Ionians were like copper color.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so I thought the Ionians was the white folks. Now, who's the white folks and the yellow ones called? What their name is? Corey. I think he done fell off.
You hear me?
All right, now wait a minute. Who is it? This mixed. So these mixed ones are called Ionians. Well, who the white ones called?
Like I said earlier before, the Ians.
Oh, Ians and Ionians. Okay, all right, I got you.
The Ians and the Ionians. The Ionians was the mixed race people from both the blacks and the whites. And not only just that, but they were told to protect the white folks and not the black folks that they also came from. And I'm about to show you.
That's crazy.
I'm about to show you. Now, ain't this about a bee?
I'll teach you how to be a half-breed coon.
Yep. A Sambo. The Ionians
hate the other part of yourself.
The Ionians were like red copper color, and they were taller and stronger than any other people in the world. And the Lord commanded the Ionians, saying, protect ye the Ians, the little people, white and yellow, called the sacred people. I'm done with this bull crap. This is come on, man. Like, really? They put it out there. They said those little white and yellow folks are the chosen sacred people. And we just the darn molesters, the monsters, the carnivores, and all the animals.
So he would be acting like the Ionians, the mixed breed, pushing this book, trying to get us.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
AKA the Sambo.
Yeah. A lone star netter who helping him push it. Don't even know what the hell he pushing just because it's going against the Bible. They probably do know.
The first book of the Lord, chapter 3, verse 21 through 24. The book of the Lord, chapter 3, verse 1 through 7. And there's more. They can go look, y'all can go look it up. Anybody in that chat that want to say I'm lying, go look it up. I ain't stopping you. Go look it up.
Ain't nobody in that chat that's agreeing with this book. That book gonna come on here and refute any of this information that we bringing up.
So just in case they want to be like, we got them on the inside of their book and the outside of their book.
Right.
So where they gonna go? Come on now, where they gonna go? They can't go nowhere. See, at least our God love black people. You know what I'm saying?
Love black people.
Huh?
What'd you say?
At least our God love black people.
Right. They
don't
even like the black people.
Yeah, and that's including the Africans that he trying to look at over there. So that lets you know. So if this God chose white people, then he have to be white too. Unless this God is a black coon.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. This is inside the records.
Nobody knows if nobody knows that your God has no power. There's not a billion goddamn Oahspe books sold worldwide. There's no camps running around here talking about we Oahspe. There's no churches talking about we Oahspe. Nothing. They have nothing.
You can't. He told me there ain't even a movement. The only thing is a movement is in our little world. This shit ain't moving nowhere else. It ain't. We ain't even gotta be really paranoid about it. But what we can do is stamp it up out of here with us. That book don't have a chance. The author of the book even telling y'all that it's not Holy Scripture. It's not.
It's white supremacy. That's what it is. It's white supremacy.
Period. We just tell you for what it is. Whether y'all like it or not, you gonna get the truth from us. Why y'all lying to the children? Now you got the lions in the building. You see? We catching y'all lying to the children.
You got the mixed race people even hating they parents on their black side, hating their black side in that book. Nah, that's some bull crap. You know what I'm saying?
We don't even need Jacor, we don't even need to debate them. All we gotta do is we can do a show on this book every once a week and show the flaws in it. And that's enough to be said.
It took me a few hours to expose that book. A few hours. I had this book for a long time, but I never read it. Somebody gave me the book because they bought it and gave it to me. And I didn't want to say forget the book because they spent money on it. So I just kept it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't read it or nothing. So I read it finally. And this is what I see in there. Come on now, 3 hours into me studying this book and it's already some bullshit.
Bro, look,
bullshit.
This article right here, I downloaded the PDF for the book, but this article right here, if you keep scrolling up, it tells a lot, man. I'll send it to you, but y'all got to answer to this. So now you don't even know what you're over there promoting, bro. You just want some kind of debate, something to go against the Bible. So we're gonna excuse you because you just doing your job, man.
So
we know you don't know no better.
So all that spill and all that busting of this man Selah's blood vessel, he doing trying to expose this book and talk about what you got to say about inside the book. Let's talk about these Ians and these droops, though. Let's talk about that. Ians being gods. So it's like a reversal of Esau and Jacob. Pretty much. It's like a pretty much.
If you believe that Esau a white man stuff,
no, not the Esau the white man stuff, but the same treatment in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. The treatment, not the skin color. Not just the skin color. The treatment. Because they both were supposed to be brothers according to them, and it was the black people that actually went off and stuff like that, and they was never even chosen to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But the difference between that and our book is both Esau and Jacob was black. You know what I'm saying? But what's his name? But the Ians were never black. They were white and Asian people.
Let me get back. Let me get back to reading this article. I Am Manna said we ain't read enough.
Yeah,
she want to hear more. She want to hear more. So I'll read you some more off the TV. Hold up. I'm trying to get me a little snack, but hold up. Since all right, where we leave off at with this book, man? Don't make no damn sense. All right. Let me see if it clear up. Because it says, let's go to the next one. Karima, can you move it up and down to here? Maybe to clear. If she's still by the phone, she might have went away. Okay, well, okay. In the, see, I can't really see it. So, Corey, you can't see it neither, huh?
Yeah, I can see it, but it's real. The word's real small.
You got is it on your computer? Can you blow it up? Your computer or no?
Nah, I'm on my phone right now,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at it.
All right, let me see. it ain't working out for me tonight. Last night it was clear. But y'all can go back and watch the video I did 2 days ago. I read the whole page. And I think Karima away from the phone. She can maybe move it up a little bit. It might clear up for me. But like I said, we I don't know what these over the line talking. We ain't been looking to the. I showed this article 2 days ago. When you got on there running your damn mouth. All right. No, it ain't gonna work out. But y'all can go back and watch the show we did 2 days ago on this topic. Me, Apostle, and Big Baby Hebrew. And then, like I said, Corey got information. You know, if he willing to come over here and discuss it in a reasonable way, a respectful, we can dialogue with. We ain't for that circus show over there. But that's what it is. I guarantee when we review the tape for tomorrow for Apostle, I guarantee Sonny done got in the way 5 times. I ain't gotta watch it yet.
Tell Yermer Yahoo that I appreciate it because he said I could zoom in on this on my phone. So I did it and he was correct. So let me see if I can
read it, family.
Where you want me to start at?
Start about the let's see. 1, 2, 3. The little 4th paragraph. Start at that one. Just a little 4th, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, it says in 1881.
Yeah, start there and then read it. Go and keep reading. Let's see what we got. Glad you can see it.
All right, let me check something out real quick.
So it's a lot of information. Okay, she done moved it up now.
Yeah,
it's
a whole lot.
So we got to skip to something else then. It's a lot of okay. So go ahead and read that page she got.
It said, and they called themselves. Yeah, it's kind of blurry though. Even though I'm zooming into it, it's kind of blurry. But let me see if I can try to work my magic with my eyes. They called themselves. Damn, I can't. It's blurry.
Yeah.
Like when you scroll into it.
Right. Well, hey, Karima, we got. You can show that video again. Karima, show that video again. Of the one I sent you about the coat. Wait. Oh, right there you go. It might be clear now. Nah.
Yeah.
Do you see it now, Corey?
Yeah, that shit's still blurry. Even though I'm zooming in as close as I can, it's still blurry. But I see the Book of Judgment, chapter freaking CE. I hate them Roman numerals. Chapter 100 and something. The Book of Judgment. They call their inhabitants sacred. But I declare unto thee, they are blasphemous against the Creator. For these are the methods of the imprisonment of the mind. If by imposing rites and ceremonies and by the judgment and Cummins statements, some shit like that, Cummins and of mortal priests, they can be captured on earth. Even so, they retain bondage in heaven. And so they got slavery in heaven. Therefore, imprisonment of the mind and of the soul, all which mortals are preparing themselves for the bondage of low spirits on their enhance into the spirit world, or in their interest into the spirit world, but thou not put off by the coming of Satan's word in thy mouth and the priests and popes, but look matter in the faces and to be told, hold on, and be thou a God thyself and discerning things and moderate the conditions of man. Yeah, that shit blurry as hell.
All right, let me just we're gonna leave that alone for tonight. Let me just go into faithism a little bit. All right, this is what this is. Faithism is a religion based on Oahspe, a new Bible, a book written in 1882 by John Ballou Newberg, a dentist. A book is fairly lengthy, more than 3/4 the size of the Bible. Newberg claimed to have written the book through automatic writing. This is a spiritualist technique
where a person slips into a trance and produces drawings, writings, and other effects without conscious effort. While the
And so he
drawings,
was possessed, pretty
basically,
much.
right.
He's in a trance and he's
He's in the damn,
possessed.
right. It says, while the drawings and hieroglyphs of Oahspe were produced by hand, Newberg claimed to have generated the text using a typewriter. The manner in which Oahspe was produced should make one extremely cautious about whatever it says. Let's go to Leviticus 19:26-1. You should not eat any flesh with the blood in it. You should not interpret omens or fortunes. That's what our book teaches about this. Samuel 18:23. For rebellion is as for sin of divination, and presumption is an iniquity and idolatry, because you have rejected the word of the Lord. He has also rejected you from being king. All right, let's go to another one. Acts. How about Acts 19:19? And it says, and a number of those who had practiced magic arts brought their books together and burned them in the sight of all. And they counted the value of them and found it came to 50,000 pieces of silver. All right, let's keep reading. Oahspe, a new Bible, inspired a small spiritualist religion known as Faithism. Followers of his teachings are known as Faithists. Faithism generally doesn't take Oahspe to be inherent or literal. Rather, they draw inspiration and guidance from it. Faithism teaches that one place in the afterlife is determined by how well they serve others on earth. Certain behaviors, such as eating meat, will automatically place a person in the lowest of several different heavens. Now, Corey brought that out earlier, and this guy told that the ions, not to eat meat and let the blacks and the brown eat meat. Right? So we already set up for failure because we eat meat, we're gonna be at the lower heavens. Evil behavior will result in an experience much like hell. According to Faithism, however, the worst souls will gradually progress into higher realms. So as you can see, someone like Adolf Hitler, Idi Amin, Joseph Stalin, these ones who have killed millions and millions upon millions of people. Leopold, they all killed all the people in the Congo, can start off in the bottom of this heavens and work himself up to the top. So you can be wicked on earth because you still have a chance to progress in this next realm. Let's keep it moving. So it says evil behavior will result in an experience much like hell. According to Faithism, however, the worst souls will gradually progress into higher realms. The book also talks about a lost continent in the Pacific Ocean. Y'all ain't tell us about this. More or less identical to the legend of Atlantis. Oahspe also advocates a strong form of pacifism. Oahspe, a new Bible, is typical of spiritualist literature, which is a precursor to the modern New Age movement. Much of what the book advocates is in direct contradiction to biblical principles. How you gonna put your book up against ours? It's in total contradiction to biblical principles. First and foremost, the entire concept of the new approach to spirituality is anti-biblical. Let's go to Jude 1:3. Beloved, although I was very eager to write to you about the common salvation, I found it necessary to write appealing to you to contend for the faith that was once for all delivered to the saints. In addition, Oahspe advocates mandatory veganism. 1 Timothy 4:1-3 claims many religions are needed for human progress. But let's go to 1 Timothy 4:1-3. Now the Spirit expressly says that in later times, some will depart from the faith, devoting themselves to deceitful spirits and teachings of demons, through the inconsistency of liars whose consciences are seared, who forbid marriage and, oh, it's more. Hold up, let me pull up more. Let me put the whole scripture. And require absence from foods. Now look at this. Who forbid marriages, look, forbid marriages and require abstinence from foods that God created to be received with thanksgiving by those who believe in the truth. Y'all totally going against what we talking about over here. Let me keep it moving, man. We're gonna destroy this shit, most of it tonight. Let's keep it moving. Our scriptures don't say nothing about we supposed to be a goddamn vegetarian. Do it, Takora.
Say we can eat meats and plants.
Damn right. All right. Now,
but certain meats though.
Right, certain meats. Now, what y'all Oahspe telling y'all? Y'all going against scripture. Now claims many religions, and then like I say, the author of the book will tell you this is not a holy book. I don't know what they doing over there, man. Y'all over there embarrassing yourself. You might well put that book up against goddamn Dr. Seuss.
So check this out, JJ. So when you look at somebody like Stephen F. Hopkins, how he's in that wheelchair, according to the Oahspe Bible, that's the godly look, and somebody that look like that's a fit brother, that's a destructive look. You know what I'm saying?
They want us to look like dude in the wheelchair, sipping on the straw.
They want that's the pure people. That's the pure ones. Oh. And we are molesters, the carnivores, the monsters, all this other stuff. That's what we are. Like, and this man pushing this. He's literally pushing this. This is crazy as hell. This man really pushing it.
And the crazy part about this book is it's supposed to accept all religions. They want a one world religion. It claims that many religions are needed for human progress. But what do 1 Timothy 2:5 say? For there is one God, and there is one mediator between God and man, and the man Christ Yeshua.
Hey, tell that sister I am to get on the panel.
No, because I mean she can, but
what's going on?
Okay, maybe that's what's going on. She come up here. But did y'all hear that? They are pushing for all religions to come together. Our scripture teaches totally different. I'm going to read it to you again. 1 Timothy 2:5. For there is one God, and there is one mediator between God and men, the men of Christ Yeshua. You see? So, I mean, your book is totally contradicting what we got going on over here. And there's no comparison because your shit is a knockoff and it's been plagiarized by, goddamn it, what's that guy I said earlier? Thomas Paine, and it's been copied all from all kind of different people, bro. We didn't really get into it much, but we gonna continue to dig into this. We don't need them over here to show y'all what's really going on with that book, because all they're gonna do is be a distraction. If you can't come over here and act civilized and in an organized manner to present your information, we don't really want to deal with you because we already winning over here. We don't have to debate y'all. Neither one of y'all have any debates under your belt. You don't even have the right to come even stand in the goddamn front of none of us over here. To Corey, none of them. You ain't putting no work in no debate. You've been lying to these people about this book for 1.5 years now over on your channel. Maybe longer than that. So you've been around probably a couple of years. Now they just now bringing you to the light, and you think that shit finna fly with us? Go ahead, Corey. Let me find where I left off there.
Yeah, I really ain't got nothing else to say about it. Me, I'm like, this is crazy as hell. Right. This is like, I don't even know what these dudes got going on with this Oahspe Bible. But I knew for some reason somebody was gonna bring up this bullcrap Bible up eventually. And it happened. to be somebody trying to get clout on Sinetta. He saw the train and he jumped on the train. Just like the other dude, Top Cat. He saw the train and he wanted to jump on the train.
I'm full with Top Cat, man. He too disrespectful, man. Damn Aboriginals, y'all. Hey, yeah. All I did was go over there because somebody sent the message. Aboriginals want to have a talk with us. I go over there. He calling all kind of names, disrespectful. And, you know, bro, I ain't over here for this goofy ass shit, bro. So no, Top Cat get no love over here, man. He can stay right over where he at, planning your powwow, and we over here. Cool. Yeah, I'm cool. We don't ever interact. You go do you. We're gonna do us over here. All right. Now, it also teaches universalism. This book. What do John 3 and 17, 18 say? For God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him. Whosoever believes in him is not condemned, but whosoever does not believe is condemned already because he has not believed in the name of the only Son. Also, what else do Oahspe got going? Let me see. Lost my spot. Okay. Oh yeah, and work-based salvation, y'all. Titus 3 and 5 say, he saved us not because of works done by us in righteousness, but according to his own mercy by the washing of the regeneration and renewal of the Holy Spirit. Did you hear what I just said? Not no work-based salvation. Oahspe and faithism also claim that God is merely an advanced spiritual being elevated to his position for a limited time. They say that they God switch up every 4 to 6 years or some shit like that. What did 1 Chronicles 16:36 say? Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel, from everlasting to everlasting. Then all people said, amen. Praise y'all. I don't know what your book talking about. They switch guys every goddamn presidency every 4 years. Isaiah 40 and 28. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He does not faint or grow weary. His understanding is unsearchable. Like I say, with that, man, we're gonna drop our mic. We'll be out here continuing to teach against this. You know, whenever Corey's ready, I got more information. You know, so ain't no use of putting these fools in front of us in front of a debate when they don't even have them. This book is not even a holy book. Why are we putting our Bible up against a goddamn comic book? Space age stuff. Little beans and white beans and yellow beans is better than the black ones. Then the God come down and teach us to fight each other. We gonna follow this God? This book? This Masonic book?
A God who got his own kingdom stripped from him.
Got his own kingdom stripped. In our Bible, the war, goddamn it, they lose. Your God can't even hold his kingdom together. The hell wrong with y'all, man?
How you let somebody
I'm done talking to these idiots.
How you let somebody come in your house and take your house from you? That shit crazy. I'm sorry, JJ. That's crazy as hell. I ain't never seen. I read a lot of ancient texts, and I ain't that. Even though that's not an ancient text, but I read a lot of texts like that. I ain't never seen. Not even in a Kemetic text. I never see. Look, them Kemetic gods was gay, but nobody never took their kingdom from them. This damn God got his ass whooped in a battle. We know they was doing some battling because ain't no way a God gonna just be like, I'm gonna give my kingdom up. I'm done with it. Not only just God, but his posse too. They all got kicked out and got dethroned from their power. Thousands of
This is like I said, it's a waste of time, man. That book don't stand a chance. Anybody over there on the house of coonishness, over there listening to that goddamn nonsense, ought to be ashamed of themselves and don't got a damn sane brain cell in their damn head. Karima, can we get up out of here with a song and then we up out of here? Corey, you got anything to say? That was good, great information you brought out. I mean, if you want to invite that guy over here to have a conversation with you to see if it lead to a debate, we can do that. We're not just jumping over there.
Nah,
But I guarantee you.
I'm not. Yeah. Because he might not even come over here. He was even saying forget this league and stuff like that. He not going over here, so I'm not about to force him to come over here.
Right.
Let
So
him stay over there.
but they begging us to debate them, but they don't want to come in. Man, go ahead on somewhere,
Yeah,
bro.
come bring your ass
Dude,
over here.
Right, bring your goofy Cosmo D looking ass over here. You niggas ain't in no position to direct where debate should go. We giving y'all a chance to be in the spotlight. Nobody know you niggas. Y'all ain't got no goddamn debate where we can go back and even study anything y'all done besides sitting on that channel running your lip full of lies.
Yeah, man. Like I'm just saying, man. Like
right,
they need to throw that damn book away. Like they really need to throw that damn book away because that book don't claim y'all. It just don't fucking claim y'all. It is what it is. You the low niggas. You low according to that book. You ain't nothing. Come on now, a nigga like that book, according to that book, a nigga like Shaggy that look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo is way better than you.
Did you see his picture, man? Did you see his picture? Dude looking like Shaggy. Come on, man. Get up out of here, man. We finna get up out of here, man. Can you end it with
yeah, and see, those people look like the writer of that book. Those INs look like the writer of that book. White scrawny look like one of them white folks that you give wedgies at an old high school in some white suburban neighborhood. For real, man. Like this is man. I'm sorry, man, but when I read that, I said,
hey, look, hey, Takor, you could be Adolf Hitler and kill millions and millions and millions of people, and then you get to start off at that lower heaven and work yourself way up and you can become to the top heaven. So it don't even matter how you live your life on earth. So I don't even know how did that even match up when y'all said y'all judge by how y'all treat people on earth. See, now you done messed up. Y'all supposed to be judged by how you treat people on earth. But then I guess you still get another chance. It ain't over for you because Hitler and them get to start the lower parts of the heavens and they work themselves.
But hold on, I thought this God didn't like war. I thought this God didn't like killing. But now you can work your way up after you done genocided whole nations.
Facts.
You can literally work your way up. Yeah. Man.
That being said, hey, Takora, you killed it tonight. JJ, you brung your little source, whatever. You know, this ain't nothing. This ain't even a PowerPoint. We killing y'all with just a couple of articles going into y'all book. Lord forbid we put a PowerPoint together. But y'all ain't even worthy to even be in the front of Takori, TKO Dawson. Brother has only lost one debate over here. Has won, I don't know if it's 14, 15. How many of you won, man? I said 20, but I think it's less than that. Like maybe what, 15?
Nah, I won like 9 debates.
Okay, 9 debates. Okay, 9-1. That's still good. 9-1. You see? And you dudes, we can't find none of your work anywhere. And y'all trying to make demands on how the debate should go and where it should go and what topic. And then you coming on these platforms crying about the Bible and ain't teaching us nothing that's in the book. Hell up out of here, man. All right, Kareem, we up out of here. Go ahead and kick it off. Please and thank you. We'll be back tomorrow with something. Trust and believe that.
Hey, let's run up a minute.
That shit then. Can I see if your glasses work like they 3D? Pop my shit up on that TV like I'm fucking needy. started your hating, go to sicker. I
Sound like it's messing up, Kareem.
snake and they crying me river. You ain't got no job, you ain't got no squad, it's just you and your bitch. That mean you full of shit. You don't fuck with bitch. I think I seen him bust it left, flag that sit down. He try some shit like that, I bet he be sitting down. Wifey out about Lavelle ain't really put it down. I can't blame her on the cool, she won't bat it down. Let her out and get some stick, the boys back in town. You fucked up when you set me up in the bad sound. O&D, I play for keeps, get your dad found. With his brother, red shit, yeah, don't fuck around. People love up in this bitch, she say she love. Nigga read between the lines, I have your fucking blood. Fuck me, he feels wrong, he can't come around. Like shit, he showing his ass this year, I lay my stud down. You gotta afraid that nigga, he was talking shit about me, mama.
Yes, they told Christ, the one that was just dancing, supposed to bring out some information on that, must be Racha, explain how they're connected together. Peace.